What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Adrian here from Major Mateo Drones. How's everybody going? I apologize that I'm actually 7 minutes late. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for being here. I am back with another live stream here Saturday with you guys. How's everybody doing? Again, sorry that I'm a little bit late. I do apologize, but I'm here. I'm here. How's everybody doing this evening? Thank you so much for the love and support. Let me go ahead and start from the beginning. And I do have an email that I need to send to my boy Night Train, aka Mike. Well, I should say Mike, aka Night Train. Give me 1 second. Getting it here. Boom. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Just sending an email real quick. Hey, Mike, aka Night Train. Your link is in the email, sir. So let me go ahead and start from the beginning. Let me go ahead and say what's up to Night Train. Mr. Matt Condiff, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Brad Alston, how you doing, bro? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the love and support, man. Appreciate you, bro. Matt Condiff, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Matt Condiff, your email is in the link. Your link is in the email also. Yep. I was actually busy today because I had to work today. What's going on, Mr. Brunt Ariels, aka Gary? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir. Appreciate you, man. Well, if Night Train is his birthday today, I guess he's gonna get busy drinking, and he's gonna go ahead and get toasted tonight. Then he's going to be lit. Happy birthday, Night Train. Hopefully you'll be able to go ahead and come on into the stream and join us for a little bit before you get hammered. And as you guys can see, I'm actually using a different screen. I'm actually doing the Aid, aka Love My Drone, using XSplit. Looks a lot different. How you doing, Mr. Eden, Valley Drones UK? How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for coming in, man. I really appreciate you, sir. Brown Ariels, my boy Gary. Haven't seen you in a little while, man. Okay, brother Austin, man, that sounds amazing, bro. Heck yeah, I will take you up on that, man. Thank you so much for that, man. I believe you got my email already, brother Austin. Go ahead and send me an email, and we could go ahead and communicate that way. And we can exchange phone numbers, man, and that way we could keep in touch. Cause you'll probably be able to help me with a lot more stuff than just the coaster, man. I really appreciate that, sir. Actually, brother Austin, never mind. I got your number already. I just go ahead and shoot you a text or shoot me a text, and we'll get in touch back and forth. I'm doing pretty good. Eden. Thank you so much again for the love and support, man. Appreciate you, sir. Mr. Jody, Drone Shots, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Matt Condiff, again, your link is in your email, so if you want to go ahead and join. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I do want to go ahead and wish all the mothers a pre-happy Mother's Day. Gotta love the ladies. If it wasn't for them, we won't be here. Texting is fine, Brad Austin. I don't really do the whole Facebook thing. As a matter of fact, I don't even have Facebook anymore, man. I appreciate it if you guys go ahead and give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you so much for the love and support once again. Okay, let's see here. Let me go ahead and do something else right here. Where is it? How can I do it? Nope. There you go. And let me take back right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it this way. Let's see here. I've had more respect than you could imagine from others. Hey man, most definitely, Matt Condiff. We got to, man. We have to. That sounds great, brother Austin. Man, I really appreciate you even saying that, man, or giving me that option. Thank you, man. I've been looking for that as well, man. So I really appreciate you even doing that. Thank you, brother Austin. I just literally got your text. Yeah, I definitely try to give you one. I do want a logo. I definitely do. That'll be fine, man, that I can actually use for my channel. You know what I mean? And go ahead and, hook that up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm still new to this thing that I've been introduced to, this XSplit screen. So excuse me. Let me see here if I can actually. Damn, it's so much crap to do. Too much to learn. Resolution, frame rate. Okay, all of that is good. Okay. How you doing, Mr. Thomas Ariels? How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for coming in, sir. I'm Mr. Michael Blaze. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the love and support once again. Hope everybody has gotten their mothers, grandmas, aunties, wife, girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, whatever, something for Mother's Day. How you doing, Mr. AZ Drone Dude? Mr. Drone Days, thank you so much for coming in, buddy. Really appreciate you, man. Mr. Mike Roach, how you doing, sir? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the love and support. Hey, Gary, Brown Ariel, your link is in the email as well. So if you want to go ahead and join the panel, I will really appreciate that, sir. Matt Condiff, thank you for the love and support, man. And you know exactly the reason why I'm even saying that, man. Thank you so much. That means a lot, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. As you guys can see, I'm actually on my StreamYard. I actually have the upgraded program. That way I can actually have more than 6 people. On the panel, it's actually 10, including myself. That way I don't have to be kicking people in and out. You know what I mean? Like how we used to do, or a lot of people still doing. So that's pretty good, man. So if you guys want to go ahead and contribute and shoot a couple of pennies my way, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop my PayPal up in here and you'll be able to see it. As a matter of fact, let me do it right now. There it is right there. The PayPal is right there. If you guys want to shoot a couple of coins my way, I really appreciate you, man. You don't have to, but I really appreciate you doing that. Robert S., how you doing, sir? Thank you so much for coming in, sir. I just wanted to say that I love this FPV drone. It's freaking cool. I have so much fun flying it. Hey, man, you're going to, because that bird is amazing. I love it, man. I love mines. That thing is great. Let me go ahead and bring my first guest to the show. And it looks like he's not lagging, so he must have upgraded his internet. I know I'm lagging, and I probably look pixelated. Let me go ahead and bring up my YouTube. Let me see how I look. Probably look pixelated like a son of a gun. Damn it. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Ray Kelly. I'm about to bring you in, sir. Yep, I look a little pixelated, but I guess I'll be fine. A lot of you guys know what a crappy service I have. Mr. Ray Kelly, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Adrian. How you doing tonight on this fine Saturday night?
I'm doing pretty good, sir. Doing pretty good. Cannot complain.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Good to see you all.
How about you, sir? How you doing?
Good. Yeah. I'm glad to be back in New York. You know, obviously I have better internet here.
That's what it looked like.
But it's good to be back. Still chilly. Nowhere near as hot as down in Florida.
I actually thought that you live in Florida, Ray, not New York.
No, primarily in New York. Yeah.
Okay.
But I go down there for 5.5 months. So
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha. So how's the Air 2S treating you?
Oh, I tell you, I love the Air 2S. I really do. I had a chance to fly with Brad and Rodney and Al in Richmond, Virginia on the on my drive up, and we got a good flight in. Brad took me to his secret spot on the James's River.
Sweet.
And it's really a great place to fly. How you doing, Brad? I see him in the chat. And Mike Roche. Hey, Matt's there. My buddy Matt and Thomas. How you doing? You don't mind if I say hello to a few people, do you, Adrian?
Of course not, man. Go ahead. Yeah. You don't even need to ask. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, AZ drone dude. You know, I feel funny when I do that. You know, it's your stream, so you know. But I like to say hello to everybody too.
Don't you ever feel that way, Ray Kelly? When I have my show, as you can see, I always put the free for all Saturday. You know what I mean? That means we talk about whatever anybody want to talk about, and if you feel like you want to give a shout out to anybody, by all means, go ahead and do that. That's why I invite everybody on my stream. Certain people that do this stream, they have restrictions of who they're going to bring in. I really don't care if you fly, you know what I mean, whatever drone, or if you only do RC or fixed wing, or you even you're a freaking mechanic. It doesn't matter. If you want to join in and you want to talk, come on in with all the due respect.
Yeah, well, you know, you got a good live stream, Adrian. I enjoy it, you know, and I like your new time frame on Saturday night too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I like it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. I do want to go ahead and welcome boy WTF Mike. How you doing, Chief? Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate you, Mr. Robert Glazier. How you doing, sir? Thank you for coming in, Mr. Drone Live RC. Yep. Yes, sir. That is you. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, man. Really appreciate you guys.
Well, you got a pretty good crowd watching tonight. Yeah.
Have a good, decent crowd this evening. Really appreciate that. WTF Mike, I do want to thank you for giving my channel a little shout out on your channel the other day about my stream. Man, I really appreciate that from the heart, man. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know,
go ahead.
I have to say thank you to Brad, because look what he sent me. Oh, gave me. He gave it to me in person when I flew with him.
Fun show. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, I know. I tell you.
Matter of fact, Ray, look what I still have. That's actually what I'm using right now.
I know. They're nice. I know. That was so nice of Brad to do that for the meetup, you know.
You did this one too?
Yeah, well, yeah, we all got one of them. Well, most everybody got one of them at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, who made this one?
Brad Alston.
Okay. That's pretty sweet, man. I didn't even know that. I thought you had it made by somebody else.
Yeah, no, Brad was kind enough to give most everybody one of them, along with the lanyards.
Well, Brad Austin, you are the man.
Yeah, he is, no doubt about it.
Yeah, we actually did have a good time at the drone meetup, man. That was actually great. I'm looking forward, you know what I mean, to having more just to get together. And that day, man, I know that some people probably get sick and tired. You're talking about the drone meetup again? Yes, because I had a great freaking time meeting everybody. Even though we didn't get to fly that day, it was still great just being there.
Yeah, no, it was. And again, I never in all my dreams thought we were going to have that many people come.
It was a lot.
5 or 6 people, to be honest with you. And next thing, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, and we had over 50 people, so that was good.
Yeah. How you doing, my boy Brent Nunley? How you doing, sir? Thank you for coming in, Chief. Really appreciate you. We also have Army Boy. How you doing, man? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all the love and support. I really appreciate you guys. Let me go ahead and bring in Mr. Potty Pooper, the what you call it, the birthday boy, I believe. Mister, I always want to rub my freaking beard like he grabbing a boob. I don't understand why he does that. Anyway, we also got BK Drum Boys. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you. He's saying greetings from Brooklyn, New York. That's probably around your corner.
Oh, yeah, sure.
How you doing, Mr. The View Chaser? Danny, thank you so much for coming in.
Hey,
Danny. Appreciate you, man. Let me go ahead and bring in Mr. Party Pooper. How you doing, Big Mike?
Oh, cheers, boys.
He got a Jim Beam this evening, huh?
It's always Jim Beam, but we got double oak, twice barreled Jim Beam, so it's special,
I think I'm going to start calling Mike the FPV King.
They were calling me like the wizard and all kinds of weird stuff, man. I don't know. I just like flying and have fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
All about fly for fun.
That's all it is. Just fly, have fun, and have a blast.
Today I got to go up. I got a buddy that's buying a piece of property up north. So today we went up there to look at the house, to kind of look and see what kind of things he's going to have to do to remodel or whatever for what he wants, and flooring and stuff. And so I took the chance to fly over it, man. He's got this like winding crook, like little creek that goes through his property, little river.
Yeah.
And it's trout haven, dude. They have like trout camp up there and everything else. And oh man, it's going to be a fun summer if we get up there.
That's cool.
Can't wait.
Hey, Mike, I do have a question for you, and you probably answered this for me, but I need you to tell me again. When you fly your traditional FPV, your videos are crisp, fine, like fine-tuned, but when you fly the damn DJI FPV drone, it looks
that thing handles.
It looks a lot clumsy, like when you fly, you do it. You know what you're doing, but it's not like really.
Some of it is in the settings. Okay, so like depending on your video settings. When I first went in there, there's different settings that your goggle view and your DJI record differently on that FPV drone.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the settings so that it's got stabilization, props out, this or that in your goggles, and you pull that up, it looks real choppy in there because that access gimbal is twitching and trying, you know what I mean? But if you set the modes and the settings in the drone so that you get that stabilization, it'll record so that it's props out, more stabilized, and a lot smoother. So the last video I put up was probably more stabilized. It was DVR from the goggles.
Okay.
It was just when I pulled up from the thing, I wanted to see the crash and see how bad it looked in the crash. Detroit FPV shows putting up the thing,
Mike, listen, when you crash, your drone was literally mowing the freaking grass.
Yes. Yeah. It just that emergency stop, man. Like you got to practice that stuff because, like, coming down, if I'd have been able to stop it quick, it probably wouldn't have beat the props up nearly as bad. Even though the props, I flew a whole nother pack with that same props, dude. They were a little bit beat up and a little bit wore, but and bent, had some creases, but I just kind of straightened them back up and flew around in that area, and they handled it just fine, which was kind of why I did it. I was like, well, we'll just go ahead and run these props, man. I already crashed it once, and then I tried not to get too crazy with it after that. I played around a little bit, but I wanted to see how those props would hold up anyway. You know, if you did crash it, and because some people have used like the turtle mode in it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how well the turtle mode would do with it without beating the props up, but to know how durable the props are and whether they'd handle it. Like our drones, our FPV quads, I bend a prop down flying because of a tree. I'll bend that thing back, throw it back up in the air, and go beat it up some more. Yeah. And the flight controllers and whatnot, they've got cancelizations and stuff, so it kind of smooths it out as far as how it flies and whatnot anyway, depending on the system. Some of them got real good stabilization. Like my KISS rig, I could fly back with 2 blades out of 3 blades on a prop, and it'd fly back to me. It'd be sounding like crazy, but it'd fly back okay. So even losing 1 blade off a prop, some of those can fly back, whereas I don't think the DJI could. So I wanted to see what it'd do with some beat up props as well. So I flew 1 more pack after that, and then when I came home and cleaned it, I swapped those props out. They're still. You can probably fly with them. They're beat up.
They look a little scuffed up, but as long as they're straight,
you know, a little bit wore on the tips maybe or whatever. But for the, you know, there's a couple gouges in that one right here, right there. There's a couple gouges, but yeah, they're not all that beat up. They've got some creases you can see where they've bent in the blade, but they weren't like folded way back and all kinds of really mangled. They were just folded down a little bit. So I just kind of straightened them up and made sure they were all kind of even and threw it back up in the air, dude. So I didn't put any video from the second flight up yet. I did that one because Detroit FPV crew on Sunday nights, they do like watch some videos and whatnot, kind of do like a weekly challenge. And the challenge is basically just get out there and fly some FPV. Nobody like gets judged on their video. It's just they watch the videos. If you got them, enter them into the challenge, and everybody gets into the drawing. So last Sunday I won a t-shirt and some props. I felt obligated this week to do another video, at least in support. And so I was like, well, I got the DJI. It's short time. We'll go out there and fly around. I was flying around. I'm like, let's try it. And it was a trippy flip. So you're flying along, you flip over so that you're upside down looking backwards at where you just came from, and then you flip over and level out or whatever. That was the flip, and that's how I ended up crashing it, is trying that a little bit. I managed the trick, but when I came down, I was so close to the ground, and that thing's so heavy, it just didn't recover as well as I was hoping. And
that's exactly what I was about to say, but let me go ahead and actually say this. I do want to jump. Thank you to Blind Neil for coming in. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. Mr. Tom from Lens Capture Online. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir.
How you doing, Tom?
We also got Corey Man. Oh, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate love and support. And we got our boy Bob Casey. How you doing, Bob Casey? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
My wife got me a gift from my little quad cave there, Adrian. Check that out.
What the heck? Let me see that again.
I got an ice maker right there now.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Makes little ice cubes.
Sweet.
Okay. That's cool.
Now you don't have to get your fat ass out and go get some.
Right.
How you doing, Chris Hope? Thank you for coming in, sir. I appreciate you, buddy.
How you doing?
Just here. Watching my boy Mike getting messed up again. That ain't nothing new.
Oh, I'm not getting messed up, dude. Just having a couple drinks.
Just having a couple. Okay.
You can hear you crunching on the ice.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have grabbed that whole big piece. They're pretty thick. It was fresh made too. So for I think it's 8 or 9 ice cubes of that size, it takes like 8 to 11 minutes to make a round. So it's been filling up this thing, and it'll hold like 2 pounds or 20 pounds of ice or some shit in there. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How you doing, my boy?
I think it's more like 2 pounds.
How you doing, Kenty Bradley? Thank you so much for coming in, sir. Really appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. And Tom, to answer your question, I did not make another one, but I have been getting some stick time on the motion controller because that thing is amazing.
You were
A
having
lot
a
of
blast with that motion controller, brother.
a lot of people have complained about it, but Mike, I don't know if you have it. If
No,
you
I don't
don't,
have the motion controller. I
if you
opted not
don't,
to do that. I didn't buy the fly more. I only bought one battery, but I wish
Gotcha.
I could have. I kind of wish I'd at least bought more batteries because, man, 2 batteries isn't enough to go out there and fly.
no, it's
Not
not because the
Yeah.
way you fly it in that minor motion,
Yeah, dude.
you'll be lucky if you get 5,
I'd probably
7
get
minutes
about
up
10
there.
minutes, 10 minutes maybe,
No.
cruising around on that, you know. But I haven't been like hardcore, like screaming FPV, you know, big dives and all that kind of shit. I'm more cruising parks and
Yeah,
doing a little bit of dives and some flips and rolls and stuff with it. But yeah, about 10 minutes.
You know, I know, Mike, you'll probably laugh at this, but when I was flying with Brad on Friday, he was flying the Air 2S FPV style. He really was. I'm not lying. He was zipping around and
You put that baby in sport
Turn it.
mode and you get comfortable on the sticks and it's got good latency and whatnot as far as the new drones, especially with like the AccuSync 3 and whatnot.
right.
There's like very little latency in that to fly at FPV and with the FPV drone and whatnot. It's smooth. So
But then again, Al did have the DJI FPV drone, and he was zipping around with that thing. That thing really can fly good too.
that'll do 100 miles an hour.
How you doing, my boy Chris Hope?
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Brother Hope?
Good to see you, Chris.
Happy birthday, brother Mike. Captain Ray.
Oh, it's your birthday today, Mike?
Yeah, today's my birthday.
Birthday, man.
I told Adrian I was going to come on and crash his show.
Yeah, whatever.
No, actually,
Anyway.
I told Mitch I was going to do that last night, but
Mike.
there's such a crowd going on. I just left it be. I didn't crash it.
It's already crashed. You just joined in to help fix it.
Mike, you're not supposed to ask women this, but I'm going to ask you. How old are you?
I'm 49 this year.
Oh, okay, 49. I remember
49.
that was a long time
Just
ago.
at the top of the hill. Next year, the gray will probably all be fully there. There won't be any color left in the hair. Nothing wrong with that, though, Chris.
No, the gray is softer than that old dark mess.
You don't notice it when it falls out either.
Don't tend to scratch the thighs as bad.
That's why I keep that trim.
I know one thing. I would like to see a picture of Bob Casey without his beard. I really would.
He pretty.
Really?
Hey,
He
Bob.
pretty.
But
Send me
maybe
a-
Bob Casey could come on and show us what he looks like. That'd be
Let me
good
go down.
idea.
Let me go ahead and welcome a couple more people here. We got Jay Fish 01. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I think I did want to hit and say hi to Blind Neil. How you doing, buddy? Tom. Hey, Tom, your link is in the email. Your link is in your email if you want to join in. Now we got JC Flying. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir.
Hey,
We appreciate
JC.
you. And we got Mr. Sunrise Water Media. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming in. Really
Hey,
appreciate
JC.
it, buddy.
That was a great nighttime video you put up. I enjoyed it.
Got quite the crowd this evening. Thank you all for coming in.
It's
Appreciate
building.
you guys.
It's definitely building up there, Adrian.
Yeah, at one point I hit 32, but now it's back to 26. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for coming in.
How many thumbs down you got? That's what I want to know.
That's probably what you need to do, and then everybody will start coming in.
Don't mean
Hey,
up.
Bob.
He
Hey,
likes
Bob.
to-
Yes, yeah, I believe I sent you your email, but let me double check. No, I did not. It's on his way right now, Bob Casey. If you want to go ahead and come on in, sir. There you go. Sent right now.
Chris, I'm hoping to fly my Phantom 4 tomorrow.
Ah,
That's my plan.
my plans are to fly mine if it ain't pouring down rain in the morning. That's what's on the horizon. Looks like.
I just got to double check with my wife, being it's Mother's Day. Maybe she'll let me fly for 10 minutes.
At least one battery.
Just do it before she gets up.
Thank you,
How's-
Matt Conniff. I really
how's-
appreciate that, sir. Thank you,
how's
man.
How's it feel to be back in New York after being in Florida for 6 months?
No, it feels good. Good. It's cold.
Yeah, it's about that too. 6 months.
Still,
Huh? Holy
got to wear a
smokes.
jacket. No more short. Well, I wore shorts a couple of days, but I got long pants on most of the time.
You come back with the perfect tan, and you cohorts down there wondering where in the hell have you been?
But this is not to get people to feel sorry for me, believe me. But I went to my dermatologist.
I still got
And he did
audio. I still
6
got
buyouts.
to remove things.
So I got to see what happens.
How you doing, Drone Psych? Thank you so much for coming in, sir. Really appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hey, Charlie Mafia. Good to see you.
Hey, Charlie. How you doing, bud?
Hey, let me see. How do I do that, Matt Conniff? Because I think this is pretty much it. I don't know of any other link. I'm still, new to all of that. So help me out. How you doing, Mr. Paul Drum Bomb? How you doing, sir? Thank you for coming in, buddy.
Hey, Paulie.
Well, thank you, Tom, for coming in anyway, sir. I really appreciate you, sir.
Good to
Hopefully
see you,
you'll
Tom.
be able to come on later or maybe next weekend. Thank you, sir.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Robert.
I do have some news for you guys that actually I haven't
Boy or girl?
told a lot of you guys, but I actually have one underway. I do have a kid underway. And no, I do not know if it's a boy or girl yet.
Really?
Because my girlfriend do not want me to know yet. She want me to know next weekend.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ray Kelly. I really appreciate you. So thank you for saying that, man. Thank you.
I feel bad. I just took a guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'm gonna be a pappy again.
Oh,
So.
Poppy.
That's
Hey,
good.
go ahead and get her a cell phone so I'll have it.
Not that one, no. Hell no. How you doing, Mr. B Mac? Thank you for coming in, buddy. I really appreciate you.
Hey,
Justin,
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir.
Well, congratulations, Adrian.
Thank you, Chris Hope. Thank you, everybody, man. Hey, B Mac, your link is in the email. Also for you, to do Jones 863, Justin.
Yeah, Paulie, just to let you know, maybe we could get together and you can do your live stream, but I'll be with you. We'll get together sometime this summer. Definitely.
Timeless Truth, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Damn, I haven't seen you in a little while. Thank you for coming in, sir. Really appreciate you, man. And thank you so much for that love and support. Thank you, B Mac. Yeah, that came out of nowhere, man. I didn't even think my Johnson was still working like that, but I guess it is. Who would have thunk it?
You should have been thinking. That's the problem.
Well, it's something when you think with a little head and not the big one,
Well, when the swelling goes down, you can start thinking again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, you're right about that. Thank you, Drone Sack. Thank you so much, sir.
Hey,
Mr. Lloyd, Grumpy Glover.
Yep.
God damn, I'm butchering everybody's name this evening. How you doing, Lloyd, the Grumpy Vlogger? Thank you for coming in. So your link is in the email if you want to join in as well. Thank you, sir.
I'm with him, Matt. He needs your boy.
Man, that widescreen on that GoPro pulls all kinds of view, doesn't it? Whew.
Well, you look 10 years younger if that makes you feel better.
There you go. It's crystal clear, ain't it?
You know what, Mike? It does look better with that camera.
That's the GoPro Hero 8 that's on right now.
Wow.
Well,
That's the GoPro Hero 8. Live
I like
streaming
that.
from the USB connected through my OBS. So I can easily kill that.
But that's like a green screen, right, Mike? Or is that just your coloring?
So I've got the OBS going. So it's camera. There's no green screen whatsoever going on. It's just lighting and whatnot. I got like a green wall back there. But so the GoPro's hooked up to a USB. And then I've got it plugged in so it's pulling as a camera through my OBS. and it's just the camera, but I've got it minimized so that there's like a background behind it or whatever. Like the logo should actually be moved up more so that the bug is up over the top. So it should look better that way. But yeah, I could easily just shut the camera off, and then there's the other camera that I was using before. So
that one looks good too, but that GoPro
Where's
one
that?
looks even better.
yeah, that GoPro's crystal clear, and there's an ND filter on there too. So that might even be part of it. Is that ND filter with the lighting that I got in here?
No,
It
that's
might just
good.
be pulling it right in the right way.
I thought maybe the smoking room might have had something to do with it.
That's probably got something to do with the other camera.
Ah.
It doesn't get cleaned as often as the GoPro. That GoPro gets a little wipe every now and then when I go fly.
I get a kick out of you guys that are so knowledgeable about the computers and everything. I'm just so grateful when I turn the computer on, it comes on.
Yeah.
How you doing, Third Eye View? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Really
Hey,
appreciate you,
Third Eye,
sir.
how you doing, man?
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I guess.
So there you go.
I guess no more drones for me, Third Eye View, because I got another one on the way. Yeah. Holy cow!
How old's your daughter?
My princess is 11, and my son is gonna be 15 in about 2 weeks.
Okay, 15 and 11. All right.
So I
Are they
live.
excited?
I
Are they-
waited. I waited 11 years to have another one, Ray Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was planned.
Yes, it was. It wasn't like a "oops, I did it again" moment. No, it was planned.
Oops, I did it again.
Hey, Adrian, you got a pretty big piece of property where you live, right?
4 1/4 acres.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a big. Well, I would call it a ranch. You live on a ranch.
I guess I could make it one if I put a couple of animals in here. You know what I mean? It'll be stinky and dirty, but you know what I mean. I'm used to it. I did that when I was little. I'm sure Bob Case, you know what. I'm sure Chris Hope know what I'm talking about.
You need some chickens, man.
Chicken.
I do need some damn egg laying chickens. I do, so I could stop buying eggs.
That's right.
You gonna sell the DGI for diapers?
Of course, you have a big ranch, right? You got a lot of property.
I don't call it a ranch. I call it farm.
Oh, farm. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I don't have. I just got it leased out. The boys got cows on it, and keep the fences up, keep it grazed, and keep it in ag exemption. Keep taxes off. Killing me.
All right, so I got somebody else in the background. I like that, Mike.
So that's
That's
glow in the
pretty
dark. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's a
Hey, Tim.
cool skull.
So if I let it sit there long enough, with
How you
just
doing,
light
Mr. Tim
underneath it.
Jackson? Thank you for coming in, Tim. Really appreciate you, sir.
Oh, you got to glow in the dark.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah,
how
glow in the
about-
dark PLA. So I want to put LEDs through the center of it, so you can have it kind of like a night light. You know what I mean?
How you doing, Justin? Mr.
Justin.
Drone 863. Justin, we cannot hear you. We can't hear you, man.
How you doing, buddy?
Work it out.
You on mute, bro. You got your microphone mute.
We can do sign language. What those
Adrian's kind of technical tonight. Be careful there, young man.
He's unmuted now. Oh, I heard him. I think I heard a click.
Mike, say something. Mike, we cannot hear you.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about Justin. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Justin.
yeah.
I hear you.
Hey, Justin, I heard like clicking around and moving around down there, so he's got some kind of microphone going on. Talk, Justin.
Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll
It
be
may
right
not
back.
be
Give me a minute,
showing.
please.
All right.
I don't think it's showing his audio the right way, but he had audio of some sort.
Yeah, I could hear
So, Chris, you been flying much down there?
him. Flew a little FPV this
Can you
last.
guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. Loud and proud.
All right.
We got you.
Flew a little FPV this week, Ray.
How
Okay.
you doing, Lon?
Hey, what's up?
Thank
What's
you for
up?
coming in, buddy. I'm doing all right, man.
Happy birthday, brother Lon Denard, brother.
Happy birthday, Mike.
My birthday, Sharon, brother.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Wait a minute. Is
It's
your
Lon
birthday too
Bernard's
long?
birthday as well.
Yep.
So
Happy
we
birthday
got
too
a
long,
double
you old
birthday
bastard.
inception going on your stream tonight there, Adrian. Me and
I
Lon's
see that.
birthday.
Is today your
Oh, we
birthday,
got-
Lon? Really?
Hmm?
Well, happy
got-
birthday, young man.
Thank
We
you.
got Jackson
minute,
RC
wait.
Aviation in the house. Thank you for coming
He's
in,
the
buddy.
older one,
Third Eye
sorry.
View.
I'm the young man.
He's older than me.
Rocket White, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir. Appreciate the
Did you
love
say
and
it's
support.
your birthday too, Lon?
Yes, Ray.
Happy birthday, Lon.
Thank you.
Hey, Tim Jackson, your
Oh, yeah,
link is
that
in your
camera.
email as well, sir. Come on in, Tim Jackson. I sent you the link just now.
Hey, Uncle.
you wanna
How you
join.
doing, Lloyd? Mr. Jackson, hello.
How you doing, Chris? Chris Jackson?
How old are you, Lon?
56.
I'm sorry, Chris Jackson. Hey, Lon, you're catching me. You're catching me, buddy.
I'm
Well,
catching you, huh?
As soon as you die, I'll catch you. Yeah. That's the only way that's the only way I can catch you, bro. You gotta like. Well, I'll catch each other eventually.
I'll catch you when you fall over.
Are you really 56?
You said only? Yeah.
I said, are you
only
really
56.
56?
Oh yeah, 56. I was born on Mother's Day, 1965, baby.
Wow, I did not think you were that old. I thought you were in your 40s.
Me either. I thought so too.
I thought he was late 40s myself when I first met him and whatnot. And then we got talking when we met up and whatnot and discovered that it was the same birthday. I was like, wow, man, I need to work out a lot more. I need to
I've been working out my life. That's probably the secret.
I got lazy and got doing residential painting, and now I got this belly going on. And yeah, I work out by like this and up and down ladders, but it's not physical and it's not burning off the calories the same way. So before, like 5 years ago, I didn't have that problem. I mean, I was only like 160 max ever. Now I'm up to like 190 almost, something like that. I'm like, whoa, I need to
90.
Well, yeah,
like 260.
I'm shorter than you too, Ron, so I should be a little bit. They say like 170 or something like that is the good weight for my height and everything. So
Yeah.
I could see where 20 pounds would clean up the belly and kind of get me almost a 6-pack showing up again instead of a beer belly. You know?
Well, that beer belly's something to be proud of, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah,
too much
bro.
work,
A lot of
kid.
practice.
That's too much work. I don't work out, man. I don't get that. Why would I pay somebody to sweat? When I sweat, I'm either going to come or get paid. You know? Period.
So Lon's big birthday present was he got a bike back from like 2 years ago that was stolen this week. Yeah. So are you going to fix that back up?
Well, I haven't seen it yet. The guy is going to deliver it next week. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it all depends on what kind of shape it's in and how I feel about it.
Does it still run?
The guy got pulled over on it, so.
No, well, it looked like he dumped it getting pulled over the way that it looked to me in the picture.
Probably.
Yeah, no,
That whole
that
side
was
was
prior.
He like, oh, later down.
Yeah,
Has
right.
he been driving it for 2 years with it stolen like that?
Yeah, I guess so. No, it must have crashed before. They had duct tape on it and stuff. If
Okay.
you look at the pictures really close, it's got duct tape repairs and spray paint. In fact, they probably crashed it with my body kit on it, and then they spray painted it and duct taped it to
Okay.
make it look better or whatever. They spray painted it red.
Well, when you think about getting rid of it, you know, just hit me up, man, because I'm looking for like midlife crisis thing, you know.
Yeah, I'd sell it for about $3,000.
Coming out
It trades for
some kind
$5,000.
of fun to have now. Get the last boys moving out of the house this year. Yeah, this is the year to fun now. Get it over with while I can.
Yeah, I could trade it in for $5,000 if I cleaned it up, and it blue
Right.
books for about 7 or 8 retail. I'd sell it for $3 just to get out from underneath it, probably just to be done with it. But I'm gonna see what it looks like. You know, I wouldn't want to sell it to somebody I know unless I knew it ran good and nothing was wrong with brakes.
We already know
you
the
know, nothing like
condition
that.
and stolen and everything else. So, I mean, you can't expect too much, even if you sell it to a friend, as long as you're honest and say, hey, man, I just got this back from the cops. Somebody been hacking and doing all kinds of shit with this. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
no,
nobody feel bad taking it off your hands and helping you out, make you a few bucks.
Mike,
yeah,
did you
that's
get
not the
package?
story I want to be telling your wife at your funeral, though. that bike can do 180 miles per hour. So you wanna make sure
It's a bike, man. There's a possibility. Anyway.
Well, as long as I sell it to you, everything's good. Then I can go like this.
Yeah. Right. I
You know?
hear you, man. I hear you.
No,
We'll see
I
how it
don't
goes
know
out,
what
man.
they did.
That's awesome, though, dude. Before and after pictures, it was like, wow, dude, what a difference.
How did it get stolen, Lon?
My guess is that they target different bikes, is what the cops are telling me. Because like 10 bikes got stolen in the same area.
Oh,
So they
really?
target them
Field
over
type
time.
shit,
They drive around, figure out, I live in a condo. So they drove around, figured out where people had bikes in the neighborhood. And then they go out one night and just run around and they snatch them all up. My bike weighs 400 pounds, less than 400 pounds.
Yeah.
So 2-3 strong dudes, all you got to do is pick up
Just
the back.
pick it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pick
those
up
crotch
the
rockets,
front
those
rather
things
and
are
roll
made
it
light
into a
as
van
fuck.
and take off. Then the cops say they throw them in a panel van or a closed trailer, and they're gone. By the time the sun came up, they were probably out of Michigan.
Wow. Well, at least you got it back, so that's good.
It's interesting.
Wow, that was creepy.
And they got the guy, right? They
You
got him.
like,
Well,
just
they
all
got
of a
the guy that
sudden,
was riding it. I doubt he stole it. He was probably from Georgia. The guy, they found it in Georgia.
Oh,
So,
really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it probably changed hands 2 or 3 times, probably.
Yeah.
And they never arrest their scooters, never arrest their motorbikes because they never get pulled over. They just take a chance.
Yeah.
That's
I
that's it.
I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it didn't get parted out. That's what I can't. It still has all the parts. It's not the parts on it that I put on it. Because I used to race it at the track,
Yeah,
so I got
it
all kinds
looked
of
like
track
it was
parts
pretty
on
much just painted.
Yeah, they just spray painted it. But
Yeah.
that might have been after the crash. Like I said, if you look at the pictures close, there's like stripes of duct tape down one side where they use duct tape to try to fix the bodywork.
Just to hold it together.
Yeah, just to hold it together. And they used rattle can and just sprayed red. They just sprayed everything red. They sprayed the footrest red. They sprayed it. They just hold it down. That's the worst part, quite frankly, is getting all that stupid red paint off. It's going to be I'm going to buy a whole new body panel if I keep it.
Can you share a picture of it?
I don't think I have a picture on my computer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know though. If I disappear, that's why, because I'm trying to make Ray Kelly happy.
No.
I'm joking, Ray. Hold on a second.
Ray's on the case. Ray's on the case,
Let me
Lon.
try to find this real quick.
Ray's on the case. You're gonna get that VIN number off of it.
Hey, Mike, am I making that apology video tonight or what?
Dude, no, you are not making any apology video, dude. I'll have a video coming out. The wife is going to have to get on for the return stuff, but I got about a $2 ring, if that. Straight up, dude, a ring.
Wow.
Straight
I
up,
could at
dude.
least
A
give you an
girl's
RC
ring.
card.
It probably fit my pinky finger even. Yeah, dude.
Hey, I do want to welcome Mike S and M Drone. Thank you so much for coming in. Mr. Rocket White, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir.
When I got the DHL notification saying it was delivered to my mailbox, I knew there was something wrong.
How you
I was
doing,
really
Sean?
hoping you were going to get it.
I was
Hey,
hoping,
Sean.
but I had a feeling it wasn't gonna. I had a feeling the weight and everything else it all didn't add up.
How you doing, Sean? HFPB, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir. Your link is in the email, buddy, if you want to go ahead and join the stream. So, Ray Kelly, which Phantom do you have? The regular 4 or the 4 V2? The V2?
The Phantom 4 Advanced. Yeah, the Advanced.
See, I got the standard edition.
Yeah.
The standard's pretty good too, but it's not got all the extra special stuff on it and whatnot.
Now, how many 4 that they came out with? Because some people keep, like you say, the Advanced. There's the 4, there's the Pro, then there's the Pro V2. Am I right?
There's the Advanced
Chris?
and then the Advanced 2.
There's the Phantom 4. Then you got the Phantom 4 Pro. Then you got the Phantom 4 Pro Plus.
And then the Advanced.
And then the Advanced. And then the V2, I believe. I think there's 5 versions of the Phantom 4.
I had the Phantom 4 standard myself.
That's the only one.
Like
That's the only one
$600 with 2 batteries.
That's the only one that doesn't have the 1-inch sensor. Everything else has got the 1-inch sensor after that.
Okay.
Oh, really?
How you doing, Marcel?
Yeah, I haven't even
Robert?
flown that most recently.
How you doing, Marcel of ASIC FPV? How you
It
doing?
doesn't
buddy?
have all the
Coming in?
optical avoidance that the Phantom 4, the Pro, and all that have either. It's only got a limited obstacle avoidance.
I don't worry about that. I don't.
Yeah, I don't use it much either.
It is what it is.
It's more annoyance to me.
The
Beep,
front-
beep, beep, beep.
Front sensors is all up. That's what I'm used to 5 years now. So
Yeah, I'm not flying it through the trees like my FPV shit. I got a Mini
Oh.
2 for that.
no, that's what I got those other toys for.
Yeah. Yep.
Good night, Paul.
I did
Good
fly
night,
my
Paul.
I'll see you later, sir. How you doing? How you
We
doing,
probably
John?
won't
Austin?
make the
Thank you for
sun
coming
right,
in.
buddy, but
Good night, Dad. We'll see you in the morning.
See you later, John Austin. Thank you, John Austin, for coming in. Really appreciate you, buddy.
well, ice
Let's
is
see
doing
here.
well.
Yeah,
Better
Best
get some
Buy-
more ice.
Best Buy has the Altel, the one you got, Adrian, for $11.99 right now.
Yeah, they actually went down a lot, Chris. They went down a lot. They went down a lot. I mean, they went down by like $400.
Yeah,
It's a short walk, dear. Thank you.
Yeah,
What
back
went down by 400?
the
He went
Altel,
up-
the,
Nice ice.
the newest
Yeah,
Altel.
It
Oh,
went
wow.
down. It
That's a
went
big
down
price drop.
400. Justin.
It takes 8 minutes. I got fresh ice cubes.
Yeah, you never
Because-
see DJI drones drop that much in price. It might be
Be-
50,
because-
maybe $100, but that's crazy.
Because that same one, Justin, that he's looking at, it used to be $15.99. Now it's $11.99.
Let's go to
Wow,
Best
that's
Buy.
a big
See.
drop.
Well, I picked up my Phantom 4 standard. I picked up with 2 batteries and the styrofoam case that it comes in, the radio, and 2 sets of props. 1 set was used, 1 set's brand new for $600.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it was a good deal. It's been a good drone. It hasn't had any problems. Doesn't look like it's been crashed.
Altel,
Everything on the DJI app and everything showed up pretty nice, and both batteries work pretty good and everything. So
Altel
Been
Evo
happy
2,
with
$11.99. Yeah, it's normally $17.99, Adrian. It's $11.99 right now. It's $600 off.
wow,
That
That's
is
a lot-
crazy.
That's a lot of
that's
money.
for the
That's
Phantom
big
4 Advanced.
No, that's the Altel
How you doing,
Evo
Sean?
Oh, the Evo.
2 Pro 6K.
Okay, the 6. Ooh.
Yeah,
Why do you think it dropped so much in price?
that's a good question. Somebody's talking about this right now.
Because
Coast to coast.
GoPro 9 came out with 5K and blew them out of the water, out of their 6K as far as quality.
Hello, Sean, Edge FPV.
What's going on, Edge?
Doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in
Cheers,
there.
buddy.
Thank you for coming in, buddy.
Finally got
Show off. Now you need a bigger case.
Nice.
Send me the one you got built already so I can
you
use
see
this.
this box? It's freaking huge,
Yeah, it's as big as the case that you're putting the whole thing in.
right?
Now, hey, I do have a question for you guys, especially for DJI fanboys like myself. Is it true that DJI coming out with a Mavic 3?
That's a rumor I heard. I heard the rumor. They're
going
talking
around.
like November 15th kind of timeline.
That'll
Something
be
like that, I
interesting.
think.
Is it bigger?
It's probably more advanced.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, Sean, we talked earlier about the video cards and whatnot, and I had just updated the other day when we talked or whatever. I went through and I updated and shit.
Okay.
There was a brand new update for AMD put out on the 6th.
Right.
So I went ahead and updated to that. I haven't played around and whatnot, but
Okay.
there was a bunch of updates, and then I went into Windows and did all the extra updates that I could grab.
Okay.
Where it says any other updates,
Yeah,
I grabbed all of those and whatnot. So we'll see
Hopefully,
how it goes tomorrow. Or
yeah. So,
everything's been playing video wise fine. The
right.
only problem I have is when I go into the editor, I
Yeah.
pull up video, and even like 1080 was like chop, 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 chop.
Right.
You could hear it in the audio and the video, everything. It was choppy.
Yeah. Well,
Which I
and
can still edit from it, but it's just not as efficient by any means.
yeah, and that's what people were complaining about with games. That it was
Okay.
doing that on games as well too.
Like
So-
skip and lag and yeah.
Yes, yes. So Adobe, when you're playing it like that, it's basically like a game.
Yeah, that's why I set it up as gaming when I did the AMD. I did it as gaming,
Right.
as far as not performance or this. I did gaming straight up,
Right.
so that I got the GPU and all the graphics.
Yeah. Perfect. So
Okay.
hopefully it works.
Yeah,
How you doing,
hopefully the
JSK
better.
Enterprise?
I had
Thank
to
you for
go
coming in, buddy.
through USB settings on my microphone and cameras and all kinds of shit after that because it like Windows did a USB port update or this or that along with it, and I'm like, oh shit!
Right.
And my Yeti didn't want to come up.
Yeah. It changed a lot of stuff. Like I said, it screwed with our computers at work and everything. So
Yeah, it was working when we first did it. It was working smooth. I was doing 4K and everything smooth, and then something come up and it updated, and it's like I went to use it and it's like choppy. I'm like, dude, I'm even using DVR off like my goggles and it's choppy. I'm like, that can't be right, dude.
yeah, that's not right.
You know what I figured out on my iPhone last night? That it actually has a setting for 4K 60 frames a second
Nice.
on the camera on the iPhone 10. I didn't know that. It comes standard 1080.
You know what I found out that really upsets me about all this upgrading I've been doing? I bought that new tablet, and the Adobe Rush program is not updated for it yet, so I can't use the Adobe Rush that I pay for and everything else on my tablet yet.
Yeah, wow.
I'm like, shit. I went too far on the update.
And just to let you guys know, if you guys can actually see, you know how sometimes this guy used to have the worst, laggiest internet in the world. He's not lagging anymore.
No, good.
Yeah, Ray's got some good. We just got to get him a better camera now, and then we'll be all set.
Yeah, just the camera on this MacBook Air.
As long as you're staying the same quality all the way through, it's not as bad.
Is that it, Lon? Sorry about that, man. I just seen it.
Now, let me break in here real quick. This is what it looked like when it got stolen. Okay.
That's the before pic.
Yep. Wow. Now I'm trying. All the StreamYard stuff is in my way, so bear with me here.
I thought it was a Harley. What kind of bike is that?
It's a Suzuki.
It's a Gixxer 1000.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks nice now in that picture.
Too fast for
Let's
me.
see what it looked like.
I'm trying to.
This is what it looked like before.
Man,
this is what it looked like before.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait.
This is what it looks like now. Can you see that? Can you see that red picture? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay,
Also
here, and then I'll hit share, and hopefully this works. Oh, geez.
Like something fierce the other night.
Yeah, sorry, Rob. I've never had to share before, so I'm going, what the heck? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh,
you had the white one up.
Very nice bike, Lon.
Okay, that's what it looks like now. If Adrian can pull it back up.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. You can see the stripes and whatnot down the front.
Oh God, that looks like.
Oh, that's all duct tape. That's not really stripes. That's the duct tape that's black in the front fairing, isn't it?
Yeah, they just duct taped it back together to fix it after they slid it out.
Oh, they jacked that bike all up.
They totally laid it down on that fucking right side right there. Totally.
Right. Yeah, they scratched it up.
Yeah.
So, well,
not to be nosy, but did you get paid off on the insurance?
Well, that bike has been paid for like 4 times. I bought that bike brand new, and I had it for like 2 months, and some jackass overheated his car in an intersection, and I didn't realize it. And I wasn't even going that fast. I was just making a left-hand turn, and I caught that coolant, and shoof. And they put a scratch on the swing arm, and the insurance company totaled it and paid off my loan.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I made like 3 payments on this bike. And then I hit a deer with it in North Carolina.
Deer?
Yeah, and then they paid it off from that. And the insurance company sent me a check for like $8,000 over that one. Wow. And then one of my buddies were on our way to Daytona. We just got home from Daytona, and I had it up sitting on the trailer, and he jumped on it, just playing around, and knocked it off the trailer.
Oh, shit.
And the insurance company totaled it over that.
This bike is bad luck.
Over that one.
It's a bad luck bike, Lon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you sure you want to write that?
Yeah, I know, right? No, that bike is 2006. So.
Wow.
That's time for a new one.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, well, I'd given up on riding. You know what I mean? When it got stolen, I was like, yeah, whatever. And in fact, I just bought my Challenger because I have a Challenger and then I have a convertible too. And then I have another bike. And then I was just like, whatever to this bike, you know what I mean? So I wasn't that worried about this bike. But now that it's coming back, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do something with it. I'm just not sure yet. I'm going to see what it looks like the rest of it. The bike you saw the first picture, the bike was mint when it got stolen. Mint.
Oh yeah, it looked 10 times better in the before picture.
Yeah, it was mint when it got stolen. So as far as that goes. Okay.
All right, guys. Now, my boy Rocket White, if you guys can actually see what he wrote, I guess he does have a little bit of a problem. So go ahead, Rocket White, shoot. Let us hear what you're talking about.
Yeah, what's your problem?
We're here to help in any which way possible. Go ahead. Waiting on you.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, Rocket White, if you like, there goes my email if you want to go ahead and join the panel. That way you can actually talk into the mic. Here it is. Let me see what he wrote.
This your first child, Rocket White?
Oh,
What?
Is he joking?
With you guys, dude. I mean, seriously.
Is he joking?
Of course he's joking.
Are you joking, Rocket White? Because I actually took you seriously.
Hey, Adrian, you got that old hook right here, buddy. Oh,
I probably
you got
did.
suckered, buddy.
right in the corner of the mouth,
That's
man.
funny. That's
Damn
funny.
it.
That's a good one, Mr. Rocket.
Sucker. I knew it. I knew it right off the bat. I was like, yeah, huh? Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, has anybody else tried these? I need to take them off. They're for
What is
motion sickness.
No.
I've seen people use them. They say they
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, it's a little acupuncture dealio.
They work on boats and stuff.
That's what they say. They say they work for seasickness, motion sickness.
Wow.
So it feels like it works, but it could be, just in your head. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I fly FPV, I wear them.
Placebo.
You wear them for flying. Your FPV. I never heard.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, a lot of people put them goggles on for the first time and the thing sitting down and falling over. Oh, like lifting them goggles up to catch themselves or whatever. Yeah, I've seen it happen.
I will see you later, brother Austin. I will send you a link and an email later on so we could talk about that, man.
Take care, Brad.
And you know what? Christoph, I think you were right. Look what he just said.
I was born in 1948. You do the math.
You're 73.
Thank you, Rocket White. You jackass. Thank you. That was good. I like that.
Adrian's about to be a father?
He's
Yeah.
about to be a
I'm
father.
already a father, but I got another one on the way. Yes.
Oh,
Damn,
geez,
son.
Adrian. It's not the midget, is it?
Hey, Chris,
What
you
now?
don't look over
It's
60.
not that midget, is it?
Sir?
You don't look over
Talking
60.
about me.
Well, that's because I'm not over 60.
Okay. You said
We just weren't sure if it was the
48.
girlfriend
I'm
or
not
some
over
of the
55.
other ladies you've had.
Oh, okay.
through, Adrian.
I'm still mind blown about Lon's age. Just
Man, his radiator blue. Look at drone 660, 863.
Yeah.
Adrian, can I show a present that my son gave?
Yeah, Greg Kelly. Go ahead. Share. Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Let me blow you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me blow your screen up.
There we go.
ooh.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Is it any good?
Case for my Air 2 and Air 2S.
Is it any good? Is it work?
Both of them? Oh.
I tell you, you surprised me with it.
Nice.
Yep.
Good night,
Looks
Brad.
good. I like it.
Looks good.
I've seen those on Amazon. Are they any good?
It seems to be. It's a nice hard case. They say it's waterproof too.
I like the way they look. That red and black is pretty tight.
Yeah.
Hey, Red Kelly, is it waterproof?
Yeah. They said it was waterproof. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So actually, Lon, they painted the bike in your colors for you then, huh?
No,
I like-
black and white's my colors, man.
Oh, okay.
Black, white, and a little red is my main colors. It really is. My car's that color. My convertible's that color. Those are my colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it's gonna go right. It's gonna look exactly like it did in the first picture here in a month. I've already got the body kit on standby. I'm just waiting to see, what it looks like. Before I
How
go
much
spend
damage do I really have
$500
to
on a
deal
body
with?
kit.
Do you know when you're getting it back, or are they holding it for evidence?
No, it's already been picked up by the
Just
shipper.
until you
I had
get full
to
internet.
ship because I'm not going to Georgia to pick it up.
No.
You know what I mean? So I got a guy that picked it up. He picked it up last week. He's just
Do
gonna
you have
bring
to
it
go
here
to court for it?
No. That dude,
Oh,
he resisted arrest. He got caught red-handed with stolen,
Yeah, dude.
property. Dude, he's
Yep.
he's all kinds of
Grand Theft Auto because he was in possession of a stolen vehicle.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
that's what I'm wondering, if he was even the original one that stole it, or if he bought it from somebody else.
Probably not, but he was doing the same type of shit. And he probably knew it was stolen when he bought it from them.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure, because he
probably
couldn't have
knew.
registered it. He couldn't have registered it if it was stolen.
Nope.
So.
No, they're riding on my plate. They're riding on a Michigan plate still.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Well, my custom
that's-
plate is the Tigger. It's my
And
custom
that's
plate.
taking an even bigger shot riding in an out-of-state plate.
Right.
Yeah.
It just draws more attention.
They get them in Georgia. What city or town?
The thing
Grand
is,
Rapids, Michigan.
With those crotch rockets, though,
Oh, where they
the
find it in
cops are
Georgia?
so hard to see the plate and this and that unless you're really attracting attention on them. You can probably get away with it for quite a while.
Right.
Yeah, but those bikes are like sports cars, so they attract cops.
Only if you're
That's true.
stupid with them. If you're just cruising around with them, riding them normal, you don't attract a lot of attention. The plates are hard to see.
Right. Yeah, they're tiny.
We only
They
got
do like
one
the
small
message,
little
you
plate
know,
on the
cops
back
do.
of them things in the state of Michigan. Not like they're big tags or something. Was it like a 5.5 inch by 3 inch or something like that?
Oh,
for the
yeah,
plate?
yeah.
Some shit like that. A little bit bigger than an index card.
Yeah, they can't read the plate.
Well, I'm glad you got it back. That's good.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when you're gonna get out of the house, right, Lon?
What's that?
It's just a matter of when you're gonna get it back home.
Yeah. I told the guy don't rush. There's no rush. You know what I mean?
Ron's not worried. He's got a new bike now.
Right.
No, this guy does
He
this
got
for a
something to
living.
ride.
He transports motorcycles between dealerships and stuff. That's what he does for a living. So
How you
I
doing,
just hired him
Ron?
to make a little detour, pick up my bike, and then he's gonna go the rest of his route and do what else he's doing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to interrupt his business or whatnot, his normal business. So
Hey, Ron, thank you for coming in, buddy.
he
Appreciate
did me a
it.
favor. He
Ronnie,
paid
how
all
you
the
doing?
fines and everything for me. He paid the impound fee and the towing fee, which is annoying. That you're the victim of a crime and then you got to pay to get your
Right.
property back. That's
And then
annoying.
wait on a reimbursement or something when it comes back all through the laws and everything else. And yeah. Right.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly.
You could sue them. You could
You'd
sue
be
'em.
better off paying $13.50 and getting your restitution fees out of the way for punching the fucking cop.
Right.
yeah. Just showing up at his court date, just strolling up and popping him one.
Yeah. So Lon, I got to ask you this because I'm really curious. Did they hotwire it, or did you already have the keys in it?
No, they hotwired it, so they must have put a new ignition in it. Because, well, they probably hotwired it later. The bike weighs 400 pounds, Sean. So they 2-3
Easy
guys
to pick
picked it
up
up
with the
with
right
the van
couple
or
rides.
whatever, and then when they got to some remote location, you
Then
can do
they
whatever you want.
hotwired it. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, they put a new
Pop an
ignition.
ignition, got a
You can buy
key,
a
here
new
you go.
ignition.
Oh yeah.
They just put a new ignition in. And you know, lots of them they can get a key.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
was
get
just
a
curious how you steal a bike. So I was like,
Especially big
how
city
the hell
like
do you do that?
Long's Grand Rapids type area and whatnot. So I mean, it's like big city. Those bikes are like fucking everywhere over there.
Yeah.
Everybody's using them because they're cheap on gas to get around. You're sitting in, you can duck through cars, and in between cars, you can get around fast.
Yeah.
My
What,
son,
you get like 60 miles to the gallon in that thing?
Maybe about 30.
30. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, 20 to 30 depends on who's riding.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Full throttle. Probably not.
You know. So.
My son had a Ninja motorcycle back in the day, and he was having it serviced at a dealership. They brought it up to give it back to him. They left it up front. The guy comes out of the car, jumps on it, takes off. My son and I come out, see him doing it. There was a car following the guy in a Jeep. My son hops in the back of that Jeep. I follow the cars, and the chase is on. And we followed him a good 8 miles, and he crashed it.
Oh, nice.
And we got him. And obviously, he was arrested.
Right.
He caused a lot of damage on the bike, but they made him pay restitution for the damage, but we only got partial payment, and then he ended up going to jail. They were going to violate.
Exactly. I had a motorcycle stolen from a dealership. It was being worked on, and they got done with it. They put it in the showroom. They thought they were doing me a favor because I couldn't pick it up to the next day, and they got robbed that night, and they left the key in it. So it was like the only bike in the showroom with a key in it. So he stole my bike.
That's brilliant.
That was years ago.
Even if you win restitution against a career criminal, you'll probably never see the money anyway.
Right.
Nope. They were supposed to pay me restitution on that one. Yeah. You never get it. They're not. Why would they pay you? You know what I mean? You know. Yeah, he's in jail for a while.
Go to jail.
I do want to welcome Jim Droning.
What are you working on?
Ronald Lockwood, how you doing, buddy? Your links is in the email, sir. If you want to come and join in. And guys, I got to check.
One of my amps went crap on me today.
I got to check on my kids for a minute, so give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're back, Adrian. Be well.
I don't even know what that is. Sorry, Lon.
This is a JL Audio monoblock sub amp.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. The one I got 4 amps in my car, and this is one of them. I'm like, that sounds kind of funny. Went back there.
Can you find the capacitor that's bad, or?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
The old smoke test.
You know, I got a oscilloscope and I got a meter too. So I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not messing with it. I'm gonna see if it was obvious because it's an input. I have a smoked input. I know that for a fact because I had it running in and out for the next amp. Because I have 2 sub amps. And I had it in here, then out, and then to the second amp.
Right.
And neither amp was working, right, with 2 separate sub boxes. And I'm like, well, how could they both go at the same time? Right, so I thought it was a head unit problem.
Series.
So then I took a tablet outside with a headphone jack in it and an RCA, and I hooked it up to both amps. And then the 1 amp worked and the other one didn't. And this was the first one in the chain. So it just took the rest of them out. You know
took the series out of line.
Yeah. So it's like a light bulb going bad on your Christmas lights back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, all the rest of them wouldn't work either.
Overloaded from the secondary power supply.
All the rest of the amps work.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 10 channels instead of
no visible puffing on any of those capacitors.
No, not yet. Like I said, I just walked. That's why I was late to the stream because I was tearing it apart.
Okay.
And because I have them all racked and everything in my car.
Right.
And there's of course to get to this one.
Right. The one that maintains the most heat, collects the most dirt and dust.
That sucks.
Yeah, so we'll see. You know, it's under warranty anyway. I just got to carefully put it back together.
Right.
And go.
I didn't know the sticker off. I'm good.
Yeah, you got that innocent look, Lon. I'm sure you can get away with it.
No, I got that. I spent a bunch of effing money with these clowns. You know, they don't argue with me. I walk in there and I go, hey, dude, this $600 amp don't work. They go, okay, sir, here's a new one. I go, thank you, and walk back out the door.
Right.
You know. Yeah, it's an input problem. So I think the input I see is smoke. And which is underneath this board here. I don't know if I even want to bother going in that far.
Right.
You know, quite frankly, they're going to give me a new one. I was hoping
to warranty it anyway. Yeah.
I thought maybe it was an input fuse, but nah, it's a input circuit breaker probably. You know, it's what's supposed to trip, and I don't think it did.
Yeah.
I think it didn't trip, and it
Do you
got
have those
smoked.
Do you have those RCA jacks that are actually grounded, like have the ground wire next to them and stuff?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
They have the control wire. The whole amp, the entire system's grounded, of course.
Yeah,
I
know. But they actually have an RCA cable that right in the middle of it, they actually have a ground wire that hooks up to the ground too.
Oh, really? Nah,
Yeah.
I haven't used those.
Okay.
The wire in the center is usually the remote trigger wire. Is what
Yeah.
I use that for.
Oh,
the third wire is a trigger.
Yeah.
It triggers the
I've
amp.
seen that too, but I've also used them as a ground for an isolation. It works pretty good too
You
that
need
way.
one of these, Chris, out there in the garage, brother.
Oh yeah. I actually got an ice box in the shop but I ain't got no ice in it yet.
This is my birthday present from the wife. Is she bought me a little ice maker for the room.
That's
It's filled
awesome.
up with water and it makes me ice.
That's awesome.
Convenient. Yeah.
And happy birthday, Mike.
Lloyd would see his mask, but I don't know if he's still in the chat.
Hey Jody,
Nice mask, Lloyd. Thank you.
Uncle Lloyd.
Have you guys heard anything from Matt North?
Lloyd
No.
actually said he'd be right back, Ray.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Chris.
I have not talked to him. I talked to him through Messenger 2 days ago, I guess.
Yeah.
Just to check on him, and he's dealing with it.
Okay.
He's doing okay. He just said he was going to be offline for a while. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Adrian, when are you posting the list of drones for sale?
Was that Justin?
He'll have a
That's one-
DJI FPV drone up for sale pretty soon.
yeah,
That'll be the first one he sells. He's already said he wasn't buying another Tiny Hawk. So
Did you find it, Adrian?
the way he flew that Tiny
No,
Hawk,
I did not.
the way he was flying that DJI FPV drone out there in the yard, I don't know why
No,
he
I did
didn't
not.
just play around and try to keep it low.
I did
Screw
not
around
find
out
it,
there in the
Ray.
damn yard with that damn Tiny Hawk. He's got all the space over there, Chris. He's got
Yep.
perfect spot, man. All them little trees. Just work on to keeping it the nice level and fucking going through them trees with the Tiny Hawk. Next thing you know, you're gonna be diving that shit and all over the place out there, dude. You'll be like Egg going across the street and having to collect your drone out of a tree.
Have a good night, Ronald Lockwood. See you later, buddy.
That's part of the fun, though.
Yeah, I'm on my
Especially with
third.
the little birds, dude, because you push yourself, man. You get the little birds in there, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that gap's nothing." You be in the tree and like, "Oh shit,
Go ahead,
branch."
Chris.
I'm
Go
on my
ahead,
third.
Chris.
I'm on my third Tiny Hawk. So, yes, I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
three
See,
Tiny
the-
Hawks
the-
down already, Adrian.
The only thing with me, Chris Hope, is that when I lost that one, I got so pissed. I said, I'm not about to buy another one.
right.
I mean,
You feel that way at first, man. It's like,
no,
this or that.
Mike. Right now, the way I feel, I don't feel like buying another one. I mean, I think it's just a waste of fucking money.
I'll tell you what, if you think that Tiny Hawk's a waste of money, but you had good flight time going,
And
why not
I,
go for
I
something like-
understand.
So
But
spend
no, man,
$80. Spend $80 and go to a Tyro 89.
Look, Mike, check
3-inch
this out.
Tyro.
Mike, check this out. I have 11 drones, and that was the only drone that I've ever crashed and
Yeah, but
lost.
all
like
those
that.
drones,
Hold
all
on,
those
let me
drones
finish.
that
Wait a
you
minute.
got Fly themselves,
minute.
dude.
Hold on,
They
and I
fly
get it.
themselves. You don't fly them. You just
And I-
control them. They
And I
don't fly
get it.
themselves.
And I get it, but still, it's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, no. How you doing, Johnny Drone Flyer?
FPV drones
Thank you
don't
for
fly
coming in,
themselves.
sir.
You have to fly them.
Hey,
If they
Johnny.
went out of range and the wind took it and you like panicked,
Johnny.
that's just learning experience, brother. Chalk it up.
Thank you for coming in,
$70.
Johnny Drone Flyer.
I have crashed.
How you doing, buddy?
I have crashed a GoPro fucking Hero into a fucking pole at 60 miles an hour, dude. That's $200.
Yep.
$200 smashing that thing into a pole. That's
Sucks.
just for the camera, dude. That's
Right.
not counting the parts I had to put to the drone.
Right. The arm, the
just the
motor,
camera. Dude, you're talking about. I fly with the Hero 8 on my fucking Alien right now. That's $400 up in the air every time just for the camera.
You're
That's
crazy.
not counting the $700
He is
drone
crazy.
strapped to. And you're worried about
Definitely
$100
crazy.
moving?
Well, you got GoPro Plus, don't you, Mike?
Yeah, well, I got GoPro refresh or this or that, you know, so I can like, you know, my warranties through Walmart or this or that, you know. I got those, but that's only limited for a certain amount of time or this or that, and you're gonna smash them sooner or later. They're gonna like, dude, you know, whatever. But I've got a GoPro Session 4, a GoPro Session 5, a Hero 8. I fly with those on my drones all the time, dude. So if I fail safe or anything, it's there it is. Bye. Look at Carlos out there flying FPV on Sunday that day. He lost that drone out there in that pond. He had a GoPro Session 5 on it. So that's like $700 out of his pocket straight up into a pond.
You guys are crazy as hell.
All the time, dude. It's the same thing putting the DJI FPV drone up. The drone itself is $736, right, Lana?
739.
It's $739 for just the drone. So if I crash that and break it, I'm spending $739. Then I'm going to spend the $234 or whatever it is for the DJI refresh. I'll take the replacement, but I'm buying another one while I'm waiting on that shit to go through because DJI is going to take a month and a half to send me my shit back and refresh it and get it all the with the FPV drone. You bet they will. I haven't heard any quick replacements for the FPV shit yet.
2 weeks is what I keep hearing on the forum.
Is
I'm
it?
on the FPV
That's not
forum.
bad. That's not bad, but still, you're 2
I'm on the
weeks
forum.
waiting with how many batteries did you buy, Lon? All the batteries
Yeah,
just sitting there waiting on a drone to fly, waiting on DJI. You're gonna go like $700. Well, I'll just buy another one so I got a backup.
No, I'm
know what
with
I mean?
you on the drone. You know, it just went up for sale, by the way. You couldn't buy the drone by itself until this week.
Right.
Yeah, it was all back ordered.
Yep,
Everything
it's
was
up for sale
back
now.
ordered. But yeah, it's all coming into stock now.
Oh,
I
we're
just
catching
need a
up.
firmware fix so I can start flying the other shit too. I'm ready to fly. I got a 4-inch drone that I bought just for the DJI unit and bought a unit to put into it and everything. It's like $450 worth of drone sitting up on the wall. It's never even been made yet. I could go ahead and bind it and maiden it and fly it, but then I got to rebind the fucking DJI FPV drone and fucking reset up all the fucking settings all the way through, dude, all the way down, changing your FPV mode to manual, all that shit. All those settings have to be redone all the way through. So yeah,
Every time you switch your goggles from one bird to another, is that what you're saying?
so I've got the DJI FPV bird. So as long as I leave it bound to that, it works great.
Right.
The minute I switch over, because you got to go in the goggles and you got to switch to the DJI Air Unit FPV system. When you switch to the FPV system, it dumps the bind from the DJI FPV drone and goes to the other system for the air units.
Wow.
So I can bind all those and stay on all those and just fly those. But every time I want to go back to the DJI FPV drone, it'll dump all the binds for those when I go back over. So if I've got 5 drones, I'm rebinding 5 drones and setting them all back up with the controller
Wow.
all the way through every time I go back and forth. Every time right now.
That's why I
Why
don't
did
want
they do that?
I don't
That's just
want that
messed
one.
up. You should be able to bind more than one.
They're 2 different protocols. I
Dude,
can't
Oh.
this is
it's
still in the
totally
box.
different protocol.
Brand new unit,
Okay.
still in the
Okay.
box, ready to go in.
You know what I'm saying? It's OcuSync 3 and the air unit protocol. It's totally different. It'd be like trying to bind
They
a
said they're
Mavic
going to put out an
Pro
Air Unit
and an
2
air
coming
unit
out.
on the same controller. It can't be done.
The Air Unit 2 is supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to be better. Now, I don't know what the fucking Air Unit and the OcuSync thing has got to do with the way that it's binding with the goggles and switching between the two. It's a firmware thing. They just need to fix the firmware. They haven't played with it because they're not concentrating on the air units because they're obsoleting the old air unit, going into a new air unit. So all their R&T is going to the new air unit, not the old air unit. So they're just sitting there.
Right.
So anybody that's in the middle phase between V1 and V2 and the fucking FPV drone is just sitting there going, somebody rotate on this thing for me. Give me some attention.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
sit on your thumb and rotate.
Well, like I was saying, there's two ways of looking at it, Mike, and you're right. Don't think that you're right, because I understand your frustration. On the other hand, they could have just came out with a
I'm not
DJI.
mad. I'm frustrated.
Okay, finishing a sentence. But they could have just said, you know what? You can't use the V2 goggles with the old air unit, period.
That's the way
So that's
they
my
were
point.
talking.
They could have said, nope, V2 goggles are only for the new stuff going forward.
Yep.
You got to use the V1 goggles. They could have just done that.
That's the way they were talking. It was going to be when they brought the V2 goggles out. Everybody was having trouble with the V1s trying to bind up this, that, and the other thing with air units, blah, blah, blah. And they had to do some firmware fix or some shit. But they thought that was going to be the thing. And the fact that my V2 is actually bound to an air unit and worked, I was like, well, that's better than what they were saying originally. You know what I mean?
Right.
I thought it was
that's
just
my
going to be
point.
like certain units, and the new V2 unit that they were going to put out was going to be the one. And I was like, all right, I'm halfway there. But so I'm like, I'm not totally pissed off and like throwing the shit away kind of thing. The DJI FPV drone is great. I love flying it. It's different than what I'm used to as far
Freaking
as
amazing.
But cinematic wise, like the Shendrone Squirt, if you fly it more like you're flying that, it's a great drone, dude, in full acro and everything else. You can do some real crazy stuff with it. It's got the long range. Definitely pleased with the drone. There's just some firmware updates I need to hurry up with. I've been waiting a month already, damn it.
I hope they do it. I really do. I'm just
Yeah.
having a hard time with the logistics of it. That's all. Because the only way I can see them doing it, they'd have to partition some part of the memory in the goggles and have it one, for the V1 stuff and the other for the OcuSync stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They'd have to partition it inside the protocols. So when you go to, because there's a switch to go from air unit to OcuSync 3 in the settings. And when you
I think a lot of their push right now is for the remote ID stuff that they're trying to implement so that they can get it out there and test it. They can do testing on it while we're flying it without us even knowing it with DJI. And so they're just implementing the remote ID stuff that they've got to try to test their stuff out, get it out there so that it's above the system before it comes out fully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
get
why they're getting rid of the Air 1 and going to an Air 2 unit. They're just trying to keep up with the command and demand. And the other stuff's obsolete with that chip. They're going to have to use a new chip, I think, in order to do the remote ID. So that's freed them up, but it's limited them to what they were set with that chip that they were already using for everything. And that's probably why we're having a shortage on chip. The companies aren't working fully right now because of COVID and everything else. And then the chip that they're using, they're going to a newer chip that isn't quite as developed. So they're a minimal company using it. So now to keep up with standards in the system that they're going with, they're having to delay things, this, that, the other thing, to change chips and make them more compatible, or there's a lot going on with the electronics industry, I think, right now with the shutdowns that have come and gone over a year. I mean, that's a lot of delay on electronics in China. That's our
Hey,
key
Adrian,
electronics right now is China.
our rocket has a question in the chat.
Oh, really?
When I
I
take
don't trust
videos
Rocket
lately,
anymore.
I put my SD card into my phone to watch them, but the footage is frozen. I can fast forward video, but when I stop fast forwarding, it's frozen.
It might be a bad SD card or maybe your
What kind
card
of
reader if
SD
you're
card
using.
are you using? That would be the first question.
Yeah,
The
you got to
second question is the connection between the SD card and your phone, because your phone's probably not like 4K compatible or 2.7 compatible for
Very well
file
could be.
transfer.
Yep.
So
I find
that's
it
gonna be
best
your
to
issue
use the
there.
4K SD cards are the best ones to use.
Yeah.
I would think the best way would be straight upload it into your phone
Like a
from the
V30,
SD card
V60.
so that it's a solid file, and then play it from the phone itself, not the SD card.
Yeah,
or
but if
something
he's
like
using
that.
like an iPhone, he's going to have to use a card reader.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know about
There you
iPhone.
go.
I've never
There you
used
go,
one.
Lon.
I don't use
Yeah,
iPhone.
see,
That's
Yeah,
the way to do
buddy,
it.
I got
Like
one
Ron
of those
has.
too.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah.
way to do it.
Yep.
And I don't have no problems with my
USB-C to
card reader.
Full dongles.
My card reader works great in my iPhone 10.
Hey, I'm Justin. Not to mention any name or anything, but I'm sure you know what I'm about to say. I actually invited that person to come in so he could actually explain his case or what his problem is.
Oh,
I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. And
I know what you're talking about.
Mike, and just nothing. I don't want to mention nobody's name.
I'll tell you what.
Hold on, Mike. Wait a
Adrian.
minute, Mike. Wait a minute. I don't want
I
to
will
mention
even
nobody's
I
name.
will even drop out of the live panel if this person comes in so that he doesn't feel that he has to be like overwhelmed or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'll step aside even. Yeah.
And that's fine. It's just that I would like that person to come on in
Yeah.
to express
But-
himself, because I'm actually sick and tired of the
Yeah.
bullshit.
so
I'm
am
a son
I,
of just
dude.
whining and just being a matter of fact, if it has not that, and that's what I said, if it had nothing to do with me, don't include me, dude. Like, why you keep calling my name into it? That's what I'm saying.
That was
it.
the last thing I commented on.
Because
one
we
of
blame
his
it you on
videos.
everything.
He put my name into his description. I'm like, you're still talking, dude? I thought we just dropped this off.
How you
What's
doing,
up,
Tim
Tim?
Jackson?
Oh, Tim,
good. How are y'all?
we could talk about you more.
I thought he
openly
was.
now,
I
Tim.
thought he was popping in.
Fucking
Adrian.
prick.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get you.
wait, it wasn't Tim?
Hey, Ray.
It wasn't Tim, Adrian?
Sean,
Hey,
Justin,
Yeah.
Mom,
Oh,
Adrian,
Yeah.
Chris.
How about that doji?
No. It was not Tim. First of all,
Huh?
I
boy, Tim is
I
not a
got
We almost
troublemaker.
80 cents the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. I got it back.
Yeah, son. I'm up 8 times right now. Remember when I bought it? I spent $100. It was like 8 cents a coin at the time, or something like that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Tim, I told you this morning I will see you sometime tonight, and we will be working on it. So, oh, look at that.
Hey, Jim, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I met him a couple of times.
Little Jim Beam. Oh,
Somebody just dropped out.
Somebody dropped out. Who? What? Oh, Chris dropped out. Where did
So-
Chris go?
I don't know if you've seen it,
Oh,
Tim, but
who the hell just dropped out?
Chris.
Oh, hey, hi, how you doing, Mr. Brother James Morgan? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Really appreciate you, man.
that's my new office supply toy right here, Tim.
Well,
This is an ice
hey,
maker.
hey, Rocky,
The
what is
office.
actually real simple.
I don't have to get up for
This ain't
ice,
the
bro.
same, this ain't the same as yours, though.
I was working on a refrigerator, and she got me the ice maker.
Nice.
She's like, refrigerator, I'd probably never see you. At least an ice maker, you get up every now and then.
This is no alcohol, Mike. What? No alcohol, zero. It's 0%. How the hell does that
Shall we
work?
start or what?
Or Rocket, just go on
It's
YouTube
work
and they'll
night.
show you how to
Can't
use
even-
StreamYard.
Dude, you
It's
drink
a work
like
night.
18, 20 beers a night, and you can't even drink some alcohol for my damn birthday, dude?
Oh shit, your birthday. I might get one.
Yeah, it's still my birthday for another like hour and a half, dude. Some
Oh,
shit
that's
like
all right.
that.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta at least have one shot with me, brother.
I'll have, no. No shots, bro.
Okay, one beer with
One
me.
beer. One beer I'll
Okay,
have with you.
I'll let you get away with the beer.
Happy birthday, bro. Hope you had a good day.
Thank you, Johnny
I
Jones.
had fun. I had fun, man.
Adrian, Rocket,
Yes.
he's trying to come in. He don't know how to do it. You want to try to walk?
Yeah. He needs to send me an email. I haven't got an email from him yet.
Tell them just to
right,
look
yeah.
up a YouTube video. There's tons of them out there to show them how to use StreamYard. It's super easy.
Hey,
That's how I
Rocket, Mike,
learned
just
it.
send me an
Adrian,
email.
just put
and
the
I'll walk
link
you
in the
through, sir.
chat for like 3 minutes and then remove it from the comments.
Right.
Well, I don't know,
Hey,
3
let me
minutes.
Come in real quick.
Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
I got lost girls too.
Where's the co-host? Can they mute Adrian? Oh, Adrian did it himself. Okay. Where's the co-host? Mute Adrian while he's on his call.
Yeah, Lon, have you looked at Ethereum lately? Holy crap, my coin's
Yeah,
going up, dude.
but I don't want to jump in that heavy, that hard. That's why I'm not going
Yeah.
back into Bitcoin. It costs too much to get in now for me.
Dude,
I don't want to invest that much, dude.
Yeah, I bought it
there's
when
so
I'm
many of them out there. Like
I'm
I
loving
spend $150 here, $150 here, $150 here, just to get into one to figure out which one I really want to work.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, I'm $500 in already. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck,
It
dude.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it grows.
You got
man.
$1 grand to throw away. Get into cryptocurrency.
Right.
Yeah, you sit back and watch it grow, man. It might fall, it might drop.
Yeah, but you need about $1 grand to get anything really moving or anything like that to spread out a little bit and get really big.
It
Dude,
depends.
I bought
If you'd have got
Bitcoin.
in early, maybe you'd have been better off. But
Yeah.
I did.
if you're getting in now, it's the money's still fluctuating right now. It's just jumping back and forth. Yeah, it's
You
tough.
gotta work on your patience. I bought Bitcoin when it was like 87 cents a coin.
Yep.
And I bought like 100 coins
Well,
back
that's
then.
what I was saying. Some
then
people
I
were
sold
talking
them.
like 4 cents or something like that, getting into some of these coin or whatever, you know.
You were that pizza
Coin or
pizza
this,
guy.
that,
weren't you,
getting
Lon?
into like 0.04 cent or some shit like that, and like buying $100 then. That's the way to get in and then be able to. So if you monitor it and watch it till it goes low, try to get in on a good point. You might be able to do a little bit better off, or
Well,
have
did you
some
hear-
money to invest in it just to be able to say, "Hey, I got like $1,000 that I can play with right now. I'm going to take it as an investment and put it into Bitcoin and work that Bitcoin through there." If you've got that, it's a great thing.
Did you hear the Treasury's trying to come out with their own currency now, their own type of Bitcoin?
Yeah.
The U.S. Treasury's
It's
trying to
all
do
a
that.
move. It's all a move to one world currency all the way through, dude. It's all a move to that.
No, what it is it's
It's
the
already
U.S.
been
trying
predicted in
to,
Revelations.
but
Just
it's
saying.
the U.S. trying to maintain the dollar power, so
Yeah,
they come
but
up with their own
well,
cryptocurrency,
What you
shut the
want,
rest of them down.
what you want is the government to get into the blockchain. You want that to happen because nothing's secret anymore after that.
The government, in my opinion, the government can't get into cryptocurrency because
the
the
blockchain.
government has to stimulate their money to a certain
No.
standard.
I'm
And with
talking about the
crypto, they
blockchain.
can't.
Get into the
They
blockchain.
can't keep their finances to a standard that way. It's too
I'm talking about
fluctuating.
blockchain. Blockchain and crypto is different. It's
But
like a
I don't see
realm
how
of an
any
area
of the
that's
U.S.
nothing
government,
secret.
for
Nothing's
financial purposes, I don't see how any of the U.S. government can sponsor or be involved in any
They
of that
already are.
cryptocurrency as far
Because
as
it's to replace the backing of the U.S. dollar with their own version of cryptocurrency
They already
to
are.
get rid of Bitcoin and all that.
no,
Yeah.
it's to get
Because
rid
they're
of the
afraid
U.S.
that
dollar.
the
It's not to
dollar's
get rid
going
of
to get
Bitcoin
under.
and all that. It's to get rid of the
Well, I
U.S.
know.
dollar.
I'm going on unemployment. I hear you make more money on unemployment these days than working.
It's to get rid of the U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
It's not to get them on the standard. It's to get them so that they are current with all the standard. So everything's electronic. They're trying to get away from monetary handling of money. They're trying to go electronic. It's
Well,
all.
that's what I'm saying. But if the world's going towards cryptocurrency, the U.S. dollar is not going to be the
They're
backing
just trying to
anymore.
figure out which one to
So
get.
they're just trying to replace it.
USDT. Look at a coin called USDT, and
Yep.
then you'll just
So
look at that and read the white paper.
think about this:
Understand.
if the United
It's
States
mirrored
Reserve
the current.
decided
Yeah,
to get into cryptocurrency, what would that do to cryptocurrency?
Well, it's the same thing that
It would
Tesla did.
bomb
He
the
bought most
market.
of it.
It would bomb the market because they have so much to invest at
Right.
one time with their finances. It would bomb the market and change the market. So anybody
Who all
holding
have
on to
cryptocurrency?
cryptocurrency and hoping that the government buys in right now, you're fucked
Who all
Get it?
owns cryptocurrency?
because your market's going to drop.
Who all owns cryptocurrency now?
So the government,
Who all thinks
by
they know more
law,
about
I
the
don't think
people that are
actually
buying
can officially be into cryptocurrency or anything because it fluctuates. It's built on revenues, and you know what I mean.
What the hell?
I don't think legally they can.
What the hell?
They're bonded, just like when they create.
It's already on the
money in the state,
NASDAQ. It's already
have-
on the NASDAQ, Mike.
They have to actually
What do you
sign
reckon?
a bond saying that this is the actual amount that we owe, whereas cryptocurrency fluctuates too much. I don't think they can legally.
Anyway, I bought Dogecoin when it was 8 cents a coin. It's almost 80 cents a coin the other night. So I'm
I
almost
got a bag now.
I'm almost 1,000% up. I put $100
I got
in. Right now I could draw $700 out right now.
That's awesome.
Right now. And I
Dude,
I
it
put in
went up
100. What was
80%.
that, Tim? What was that, like a month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a month ago. It was less than a month ago, wasn't it? About a month ago. I put $100 in, and I could go pull $700 out right now.
But the reason why I'm saying that they consider it a threat to,
It went up 73% just now.
Yeah.
but why they consider it a threat to the U.S. dollar? Look at any country
It's not
that's
a
ever
threat.
decided not. But look at any country that's decided not to use the U.S. dollar as their backing. They've either gone to war with them, or they sanctioned the shit out of their country to where they've pretty much ruined their economy.
Right.
Whenever
All I gotta
a
say
country
is they're all
tries to
after the
leave the
money.
U.S. dollar as their backing, they get buried.
All I got to say is don't believe the movies.
They're all after the money, so they all want to be on the highest dollar currency. So whatever dollar amount is the highest value, they all want to be on that. By going to cryptocurrency, they can try to transform their dollar amount, their value, into that by having the value over what their value is now,
Nice, Corey.
and therefore changing the dollar to value amount. Cost of living is going to change everywhere you go, dude.
Yeah.
Think about it. Cost of living. If our dollar amount goes up, our cost of living goes up.
Elon's in
Dollar
it.
amount goes down, our cost of living goes down.
Saturday Night Live tonight. I'm sure he'll be talking about it. Maybe.
No,
Right?
not on Saturday Night Live. No. No. But hey, he's got his own coin now. He don't have to talk about anything.
No, cool.
Look, I've already said if I win the lottery, I'm giving at least half my money to Elon. I'm gonna say, here, take it, invest it, do what you got to do, because I know
See,
he'll flip it in
Elon
return.
Musk has some ingenuity.
That's all real life Tony Stark.
Man, he's a tough guy to follow. He's deep, dude.
Grumpy blog.
But that dude's got some knowledge that is way above.
Chinese rocket scientist. Oh,
Dude,
God.
all I'm gonna say is, if it were me and I had like $100-200 to put in, I'd probably get Dogecoin. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to tell you is that's what I did with Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin when it was 83 cents a coin. I threw $100 at it, and then I just sat on it. I mainly forgot about it, and then I sold it early. Tim, this is what I was telling you the other day. I sold it for like $147,000 for 100 coins, and I bought my condo and I bought a car.
If you were flexible, you'd be kicking yourself in the ass.
They bought a condo and a car over $100 investment. Okay,
Hey,
you know,
hey, you
all
did
I'm
good
saying, you guys
You did
do
good
whatever you want to do, because you could lose your money, but I don't care. I care about $100. I'm not filthy rich, but I don't care. You know what I mean? $100 is not the kind of money that I'm scared to lose.
Right.
How are you, Gene?
Got a point, Lon.
Coming in, Ginny.
You definitely got a point, Lon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
in 10 years,
big
5 years,
angle of
whenever those coin goes to $500 a coin, and you bought it when it was 60 cents a coin.
I hate
Now, if
I
you're
hate
investing like
I
100,000, then I could see the skepticism.
would hate to see what you paid on capital gains tax there, Lon. I'm not even going to ask because I'll
It
start
was more-
crying.
How are you, Army
It was
boy?
cheating. Because when I pulled out was when Obama was president. So
Oh, so
the capital gains was 37%.
fuck, you lucky.
Yeah.
Jesus. Now it's like 50 something.
Right.
Well,
Adrian, I'm going to have
Yeah.
to say goodnight. Thank you for the invite. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for
Good
coming in.
night,
Ray. Really appreciate you, sir.
Well, it's
See you later,
time to go.
good to see you, Ray.
Bum,
Good to see you.
bum, bum.
Happy
you doing,
Mother's
Peter
Day.
Joint?
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Happy
there you go.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
We got
Thank you
about
for
an
coming
hour or so before that, but yeah, enjoy.
Thank you for coming in, Gene John. I really appreciate you, ma'am. So what did I miss?
A lot.
Everything. You missed so much.
Wait. Time out. One at
You're
a
missing
time.
economic course.
One at a time. Hold on. Let me go ahead and go with Tim Jackson. Tim Jackson, go ahead. What did I miss?
Oh, you missed a lot, man.
All right, never mind. Don't worry about it. Sean, what did I miss?
Bitcoin plummeted. Don't get into it. Everybody hates it.
Sean, it's your turn.
Get out of it.
You're supposed to know what you missed.
Leave more for me, damn it. All right? Just y'all walk on. Walk away.
You missed about $3,000, Adrian. Don't worry about it. You're good.
I'm glad you're doing good, Gene Join. Thank you so much for coming in again.
Yeah, and get into bot coin.
Hey, Lon, if it goes to 4,000 Ethereum, I'm selling another one today.
Oh yeah, where's it at now?
38.
Yeah, it's close. Close.
Yeah, I'm not the big boy like you, man. But I'm telling you, I hit gold once, and I'm like, I'm willing to roll the dice again on $100. I'll sit on it for 3 or 4 years and we'll see what happens.
Did you get into gold at all?
No, I missed that one. I'm an idiot. I'm old enough to remember when gold was like $300 an ounce.
You
I could have bought gold when it was
yeah.
$300 an ounce.
It's almost
Yep.
like 1,700 an ounce right now.
I like my gold.
Dude, I had
like
a
my silver.
$50 gold piece that I sold for like $1,600. It was a 1 ounce Troy.
Oh,
$50 gold piece.
Good stuff, man. Put it into a saving. A
That was
box.
like 10 years ago, dude.
Nah,
That was like right when gold first spiked up and it went up to like, I think it was like 1,500 or 1,600 an ounce.
Right.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, that was a
screw
long
gold.
time ago.
Silver was the big play a couple years ago.
Yes, it
Silver
was.
selling $10 an ounce or something like that for a minute. And then it
Silver
went
was
pow to like $60 an ounce or whatever it is now.
Yep.
Like overnight. It was crazy.
Yep.
But that's still not that. Like, you have to have a lot of silver, though, to make a decent amount.
Well, yeah, that's what you do, actually. You buy a lot in the beginning so you can hold it
Right.
and just keep on riding it. That's what I do. I hodl everything, man. I hodl every goddamn thing. If I can hodl a belt, I'll hodl it.
You're trying to make the big money, the quick money though, right, Tim? You do
I used to, and I was pretty good at it because everything, it goes by percentage in crypto.
Cheers,
So if
buddy.
I went off a percentage, I take that percentage and put it on a lower costing coin.
right.
I just had to be different on your stream, man. Sorry.
And that's how I made the money. You just keep on going, but you got to be on it.
That's,
You get, it's not a
This is
fun
a
game.
Tim, do
3D
you
printed
think-
train whistle that I printed myself.
Tim, do you think that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
cryptocurrency's got a certain height to the flat?
Oh,
So
nice.
I gotta get the right way.
That don't look right. That doesn't make
I'm
you look
telling
right.
you, Mike, you want to go on a date later?
I don't suck, man. I blow. I know the translation between English
Damn it.
and
Damn it.
hooker is
Mike,
quite different, but
Mike, Mike, listen, bro. I never thought that you would actually put that in your marble. The way you did it, that looked kind of funny, dude. Don't do that shit no more. Don't do that no more.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
No. Brown chicken, brown cow is for me. He actually
That's
blowing
so
on it.
wrong. That's so
He's
wrong.
blowing on it.
Brown.
Stop it, Mike. You're turning Adrian on.
There's nothing meat in my mouth too, Adrian. How you like that?
How you doing, Sly Dad? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Really appreciate you, man.
You homophobic, man. You worry me sometimes.
No, nigga. It's the way you were blowing it. You're talking about I had it the wrong way, then you turn it, and then you put it in back in. Man, that was, I'm sorry, man, but that was strange.
Well, it was the wrong way.
It wasn't me.
It was strange.
Look, Mike opens up when he gets drunk.
I guess you're looking at me a little bit differently than most people, then, Adrian. I'm not
I'm definitely gonna look at you a lot different now. You damn right.
Stop it.
Wow, that was
Stop
that
it.
was really
Them
wow,
YouTube
that
bots
was
are going to
really
get your
on
string
top.
for that.
Oh my God. What the hell is Lonnie doing?
Jesus, Lon's going at
All
it,
my
man.
love over there, brother.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of love over there.
I didn't nap after that one.
Oh my God.
It's been a long pandemic, fellas.
How's your dream? How's your dream?
Slide Head, what's going on, man? Hey, Adrian's an asshole when he hasn't made you a blue wrench, Slide Dad. I apologize for that.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna change that right now.
Far out, man.
We're gonna change that right now.
7 more
Slide
percent.
Dad, it's my 49th birthday, so we're celebrating. We're about
Yeah, a little too much.
almost.
Whew, you got him quite a bit through that.
What the hell is that? That Jim Beam Gold?
What
That is Jim Beam double aged.
Double A.
Oh, okay.
That's some good shit. That's some good shit right there.
So
Was it like $8.99?
this was a gift from my son. This
Nice.
was my birthday present from the boy.
How did he get it?
Well, his girlfriend's older.
Oh, okay. All right.
The same way
Take
got
care,
the Mike
Grumpy.
lemonades for the night.
Nice.
Take care, vlogger. See you, bud.
That's awesome. Well, happy birthday, Mike.
Take care, Grumpy Vlogger.
Yep.
Hey, Adrian, where were you last
Has
night,
anybody
man?
heard about where that
I sent you an
rocket's
email.
hit?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. What now, Tim?
I sent you an email last night. What happened? What happened?
First of all, when you I was
Last
up
time.
like around 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it was this morning, Tim.
No. My time, I mean, not your time.
Yeah,
my
it was this morning.
Yeah,
Our
6
time.
a.m.
Adrian.
Your time.
and
Yes.
then when I looked at my email, I didn't see no goddamn email there.
Yes, there is.
As a matter of fact,
Oh,
I'm looking at it right now, goddamn it, and I don't
There.
see one.
I sent it to Kiki. I know you're Kiki, not
Oh,
Kiki.
you sent it to the damn Yahoo, not the Yahoo or the Gmail.
The Kiki one.
Both of them are goddamn Kiki if you pay attention.
Oh, let me see. I'll go to my sent. Hold on. My sent folder.
Why does your email sound like
All
a
his
stripper?
emails are kinky.
Kiki,
I said Kiki, not Kinky.
Kiki, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you never gonna leave me?
Has anybody seen if that rocket's re-entered the atmosphere yet? It was supposed to around this time.
The way this Zoom is going, it's probably hitting critical.
What's
Yeah.
wrong?
We'll know where it hits if somebody's live feed cuts
So,
out.
what
think
do you
Yahoo.
send it to?
Yahoo one.
Yeah, that's what I checked the other one, so that was my mistake. I'm sorry. All right, you got it.
It's all good, man. Every Saturday morning, your time, I'm on live 6 a.m.
Shit, man.
8 p.m. here. It's the Rowdy Bunch. Oh, you
Oh,
still
wow, you got
fucking
some Dungeons and Dragons, Mike?
D&D, yeah.
You do a little D&D?
That's
so
what
my
I'm going
kids
to
are
start
in
for
the
You're
D&D.
welcome, Sly Dad.
My
Anytime,
kids
buddy.
are into D&D, so I was printing out some dice.
Good night,
I
Lloyd.
want to be a
Take it
third
easy,
level
bro.
wizard.
You know how much they're going for now?
But
What
dude,
they're
you
selling
can
for?
sell them for like 10, 15 bucks a set. It cost me like 30 cents, I think, to print them off.
The die I had right
Dude,
now is worth
and you
over
can make some
$200.
bank off some D&D
The
dice,
original
man.
one.
That's some that's silk orange right there.
Hey, fellas, give me a
Yeah.
minute. I do want to say good night to Lloyd, Grumpy Blogger. How you doing, Mr. Drumpool? Thank you for coming in, buddy. Really appreciate you, man. And you're welcome, Sly Dad. It's my pleasure, man. You got your range, buddy. Anyway, go ahead, Tim.
About time.
And he
Okay.
has nothing to say. So, Lon, how you doing, buddy?
Good. Good. I went and flew both those drones today for a couple hours. I flew the FPV and the Air 2. I keep Air 2S. I keep forgetting to fly it because I've been flying the FPV.
Oh yeah.
How you doing, Louis Gann? Thank you for coming in, buddy. I really appreciate you, man. I've been practicing with the motion control line. Man, I'm loving that thing, dude.
You like it now?
I am loving it.
No more quarrels like that video you put out? Nothing like that anymore?
Squirrels? What are you talking about? Which one? What?
You put a video out about the FPV and the goggles or something that was going on.
With the cord,
Don't
well,
get 'em started
unfortunately,
on that.
if you're talking about with the problem that I was having with
Yeah, the
DJI,
battery cable.
Yes.
well, I still am. Hey, you go Rocket White.
Hey, Rocket White, how are you, bud?
Now that
Hey, it's Merlin.
What's up,
Hey, Merlin, how you doing? Holy shit, Merlin came back.
now that's a beard. Holy shit.
That's a beard, man.
Mike, you got some competition going on here, buddy.
Yeah, Rocket's got it going on over there. Definitely. He definitely got the gray.
Yes, I am there, aren't I?
Yeah, it's like Mike and Ed had a kid.
Oh shit. I didn't spend that much time at his house.
Is your last
what's
name
happening?
Merlin by any chance? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Man, this is something else. How you doing, Adrian?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rocket White, man, how long's that goatee been going, man? That beard goatee thing. How long you got that growing?
2010, but I caught it on fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I only got a couple years on mine over here.
Well, I've been wanting to get on this show for so long, and now I feel like a kid that don't know what the hell to say.
That's awesome.
That's a hell of a
Look,
goatee,
it's all right.
brother.
You're more than welcome, Rocket White, anytime, buddy.
There you go, Mike. Cheers. Cheers, Mike.
Cheers, gun. Oi,
Cheers, son.
fucking bastard.
Well, you can see the subject matter goes from alcohol to drones to putting weird things in your mouth. I mean, talk about that.
I know, right, Justin? I know, right?
To rubbing your chin.
We are entering the time zone.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the Twilight Zone, damn it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let me figure out what the fuck I was doing. I was gonna print something, but
Hey,
I think you did enough printing.
Adrian, question for
no, I
you.
got
sir.
lots of printing to do.
Somebody
Would you
just
like
called my
me to
name.
print
What is it?
something? I
Adrian,
can, Justin.
Yes,
how many goggle batteries did you buy?
I bought 2.
So you have 3 total?
I got 3 total, yeah.
And how many cables did you buy?
Actually, I got 7 of them. I got 8 of them right now.
Yeah,
Holy-
that's where I was going. When you buy a battery, it comes with a battery cable.
Yeah,
you
because
buy 5
exactly.
battery
Yeah.
cables,
Yeah.
buy 2 batteries. There's like 7 battery cables right now.
I got
I'm
8
like-
actually. 8.
8. Oh, that's the bad. That's including the bad one, though, right? Yeah.
Jesus.
There's
I'm like,
nothing wrong
he
with
told me he
redundancy.
bought a bunch of cables, and he told me about the battery. And I bought a spare battery, and it came with the cable. I'm like, wait a minute. I go to Adrian and had like 7 or 8 effing battery
Yeah.
right now.
Man.
Because Lon, listen, when I bought the battery, I didn't know that it comes with a cable because on the picture it does not tell you that.
No.
Right.
I think it tells you in the description if you go read down the details or whatever. I think it tells you in the details, but regardless of that.
How you
Hey,
doing,
Steve.
Mr. Steve? And how you
What's
doing,
up,
Tech
Steve?
Air One? Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you.
Is that Charlie Manson? I don't know, man.
Yeah, raise up the hat a little bit.
Yeah, raise up.
If there's a swastika, then I'm out of here.
So he goes, no, it's not on my forehead. No.
Oh, I'm gone, dude.
Hey guys, how do I see the chat?
Turn. Are you on your phone? Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Turn it sideways. Turn it sideways. No, that's the wrong way. That's standing.
Yeah, you had it the
Yeah,
right
Turn
way.
it landscape.
You had it. Yeah.
There you go.
Turn it like that. There you go. Now, somebody talks, it should come up. It should come up. Everybody, when somebody talks.
Well,
He needs a
only
pair of
on
headphones.
YouTube. That's not
Yeah, you
true.
need some headphones. You got
It
headphones?
seems like he's having trouble hearing.
Uh-oh.
Hey, he'll come back.
He just
He'll
dropped
come
out. He
back.
pushed
Yeah,
the
he'll
wrong
come
button.
back. He might have just been touching the screen or something. Oh, Jesus.
No, I
it's
thought
Edge.
it was a cat. I mean, I thought it was a dog.
The puppy.
That's not a dog. That's a cat.
I
He's
know, no
scratching
shit,
his-
that's a big pussy you got there, Sean.
She's tiny. You should see my other cat.
I thought that was a puppy for real. When he first picked it up, I was like, "Oh, look at the puppy." I thought it was like a border collie or something.
She kind of acts like a puppy.
There we go.
He's scratching his pussy. I mean,
Yeah.
cat. That's it.
Cat.
Oh, she's
He'll
gone.
be coughing it up later.
Yeah, I hope you don't have any brush motors around. So that long-haired cat. Holy crap.
Well, you just killed
Good
Tim.
job,
See how you are?
I'm just glad to be here because I feel like I already know everybody.
Well, we're happy
I
to
feel
have
like
you
you're
in
a
here.
brother.
Hey, I'm just happy you took
I
time
feel like
from the
you're a brother
monastery to
there,
come
White
visit us.
Rocket.
Say again?
I'm
I
just
feel like
happy
you're
that
a
you
brother,
took some
White
time out
Rocket.
from the monastery to come and visit us.
Say that one more time, will you?
I'm just happy that you took time out from the monastery to come and visit us.
You know, you're not too far off. I was part of a Christian monastery once. Very good.
Currently, he's a nun, as in he gets none.
Have none, get none, and afraid to get some. It's been so long since I had some. When I see a girl's ankle, I think she's deformed.
Not everybody can 3D print toys like you, Mike.
Right?
Well, you know, I can send you a couple if you like, Justin. It'll be all right.
It came with a banger.
Oh,
There's
man.
no charge, brother. I won't even charge you shipping. It'd be my pleasure to send them to you, just so that you're happy. Just so that you're happy, dude. I can do them in flexible filament if you'd like.
You put bolts on it?
He shouldn't have gone there, right, Tim? He shouldn't have gone there.
Shit.
Dude, we can print any fucking thing, dude. You want to play? Go ahead, keep on it. Keep on it, Justin. We'll get you a toy all fucking wrapped up, gift wrap, bubble wrap.
It'll mail it straight
We'll
to
get
him.
some like rib design going on.
Hey,
I got
hey,
one
they
print that's
they
like
got the
6
custom
different
maker.
designs, brother. I'm just saying.
I'm
You're gonna
pretty
get
sure
something in the
Mike,
mail.
you have that custom maker, right?
Yeah, dude, I can do that. I can do all that shit, man. If it comes down to it, I can go into the CAD programs and redesign. I mean, if you got a whole diameter size you'd like me to meet for criteria, we could do that, Justin.
If you knew my ex-wife, she's
I print all the way down to 0.4 millimeters, so we can get all sizes.
Watch out, Justin. You might be getting a Mr. Ed.
Listen, I don't think your printer's big enough for me.
Wilbur.
Well, I was playing around with one of the guys at work or whatever, dude. I actually pulled up a print that there's a print on Thingiverse you can pull up that's like toys, dude. Like for your woman, whatever, you know. There's like 5 different designs to it.
5
ribbed application, whatever you want, dude. There's like, yeah, you can print them up and you pick the material that you use, whether you want it stiff or soft or. I mean, you know,
clear.
Anybody that knows anything about printing and TPU knows it's just a matter of the infill that you put into it as to how soft and pliable it might be.
Well, Lon, don't act like you don't know what he's talking about.
If you got your print, you could print it 10% infill and have that baby flexing over like some worm or something like that, instead of a good solid outer layer. And
hey, Mike, are we talking about Adrian's baby mama?
Yeah.
I walked back into this, Adrian. What's up, man?
Let's come back in just for you.
Oh shit!
Now, what are you talking about, Chris?
Uncle Chris, I don't think Adrian's happy with you currently.
Actually, no, Chris. We're talking about Mike having something in his mouth.
Me having something in my mouth. Oh shit! He trying to turn that all fucked up.
Hey, Sean, check your messenger.
What's that?
Check your messenger, Sean.
Okay, I got it.
We'll send that one to Justin.
Mike, I would say make a copy of me, but you ain't got a printer that big for me, son.
Yeah, we have to do that in parts, but it's okay because Marcel's been able to print full drones and whatnot, you know, like droids and whatnot.
Is this the
I'm sure we can
GoFundMe?
work it out.
Is this the GoFundMe show for Adrian's baby?
Yeah.
You heard that shit too?
For the next 20 years.
Jim Bear, good to see you, brother. Yeah, I heard that shit too. Adrian's got another one on the way.
20 years of child support on the way.
Adrian has another one on the way.
I got another baby on the way.
What?
Well, he poked and punched. He didn't take so seriously.
He's got a
When
tamale
they
in the
say
steamer.
Mother's Day, you don't have to keep on contributing.
Well, the thumbtacks popping all his condoms in the bathroom.
Well, hey, Mike, listen. I'd rather put something in instead of having something in my mouth. I can't deal with that whistle.
Dude, so when's she moving in? That's the question. When's she moving in?
Like I said, I'd rather put something in instead of having something in my mouth. I can deal with that whistle.
Oh, he
Let's go with
avoided my
that.
question.
When she
Talking about babies, you need to get some good internet.
Just for you, Adrian. It sounded just like your little vacuum, didn't it, Joe?
Oh, shit.
Man.
I want my ATV, Mike. You owe me my ATV.
I do too. I was ready to go ride it until it was a ring. I was like, fuck, I ain't riding my finger.
Lon, did you see what that $50 ATV came out looking like?
No.
You
got it,
saw
Mike?
the picture, didn't you?
Oh,
Do I have to go grab the envelope and pull
Go grab
out
it, go
and
grab
show
it, go
everybody?
grab
Let me go grab the envelope.
this is the $50 screwing of a lifetime. He was going to get that ATV. We were all like, my finger's on the button. If he got that son of a bitch, I was buying 3.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he 3D printed the whistle so he could screw himself.
Hey, Adrian, I have the address for the vasectomy clinic if you want to give him a call.
Yeah, right.
Well, he ain't got to worry about it for 9 months. Well, he might have to worry about it.
Well, might make twins.
When it said it was delivered in the mailbox,
I
knew
told you that's what I was going to
the
say.
ATV was not there.
Man.
Where's the ring at?
Envelope. And what do
Is it
I
inflatable?
see? But a fucking $2.50 ring.
Oh, my
Fuck
God.
me.
Oh, no way.
Really?
This is
That's
what
you
came in
got?
the mail for my $50 ATV, folks.
Oh,
Wow.
you're kidding me. What assholes.
Wow.
Can you get them in trouble in any way?
I'm not
That's how
sure.
it
I
goes,
got
isn't it?
PayPal, and I did all the I figured it was kind of a scam kind of thing, so I tried to watch my back all the way through. So we're gonna see what goes on through this. We're gonna post some videos up, and like every time I see that ad on Facebook, I'm dropping links, this kind of thing. And
Right.
that's the way it's gonna be for like the next week. So
Yeah.
if you see me posting on Facebook, that's probably what. But so tomorrow, the wife's supposed to get online and play with the return thing, see what goes on, and I want to give a full, as to how bad I got screwed or whatever. It was only $50, so I mean, I
No,
bought flight
$50 is
controllers for
$50.
that and gotten fucked. So
that's a lot
it's
for
not
that.
really a big deal, but it's a big deal.
You
Right.
get about
But-
$50 with a Dogecoin.
I'm more interested in putting them on the spot
Yeah.
and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
Just
definitely.
putting it out there.
Give out their address and everything, man.
Yeah,
Screw
dude,
'em.
I got like screen snags of everything from shipping, all that shit, all that.
Name and shame. Name
So
and shame.
we're gonna put it all out there. Everything I got, we're just gonna drop it out there and go like, this is what you get. This was a $50 thing for me. I hope you guys enjoy it.
So Mike, that's what
print
Tim wants.
anything, dude.
Tim wants that.
Imagine that in TP.
Oh, fuck off, Sean.
Sean, you
Yeah,
a dick, you know that?
You might find a cat playing with it a little bit. But
We'll send Justin that one.
All right.
you guys keep this
Hey,
shit up.
Sky
I'm gonna have to start just having you send me STL files straight to my email, so I can like print them in the morning.
I'll send him.
Mike, does that at
Just
least
the
come in
idea.
discreet packaging?
You said Randy White?
Rib.
Sky Dad wants to know the name of my channel.
This
Oh,
was
it's
the
Rocket White.
packaging.
Hey, somebody
Rocket
drop his
White.
link in there.
Yeah, we got it. Let's see. I think I got it here.
And there's another one called Rocket and the Prodigy.
Who's Charlie
Oh, Rocket
Manson?
barbecue. I'm ready for that. That's the one thing I didn't get for my birthday is a barbecue tonight. But that's because I took off and went out of town. And I went doing my thing. So the wife just kind of let me have my day, do whatever I wanted.
Soak
Which
some
is
hot
good.
links and some Jim Beam.
Oh, Jim Beam.
Yep.
Take some hot links and put some Jim Beam on top and let it sit there for about 4 hours and then eat them.
Just inject
Oh.
them.
Yeah, we could put some Jim Beam on it.
That'd
We
be
could
something.
definitely put some Jim Beam on it.
What'd you pay for that? Double barreled? the hell
Dude,
is it?
I didn't pay for this. This was for my 20-year-old son. This was my birthday present from him. Is he got me this in a 2-liter. This is like $28 for a fifth.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
Well, we're bypassing the ice now, right, Mike?
No, there's still plenty of ice. I'm not using it so much, but it's over there working away, dude.
Hey, Sean, is that his link?
Did you see
Yes.
that, dude?
All right.
Sean, how you been, man? What are you working your ass off?
Always. Here, you haven't seen this yet.
No. Oh, you got a 6800.
Yeah, he just got it in.
Wow. You got tired of waiting for a 38, or this is better?
That's a
I
bad.
think it's better. I got the clock speed up to 2610.
Oh shit!
Jenny, how you doing, young lady? Good to see you, man. Happy
What
Mother's Day.
motherboard are you running?
I'm
though?
only like 21 on the clock speed for my max, I think, wasn't I?
1450.
1450.
Yeah.
I don't even want to tell you mine.
It must have been the fan speed that was
There
at
you
21
go.
or something. Like.
Look at that card.
Yeah, you got all the next reports though, Sean.
Yeah, look at that. 3 8-pin connections on that thing.
Jesus.
To LEDs.
Hey guys, well I got y'all here. What about this? What about a GoPro Hero 3? Is that any count anymore?
Yeah,
Hero
what's wrong with
3,
that?
oh my goodness.
They're okay.
Dude, I don't even know if you'll find like mounts for any drones that'll go on right now.
If does it still have the regular 2 mount on the bottom? Chris?
No, the one I'm looking at doesn't.
I have the Hero 1 and it doesn't have any mounts on it.
Right.
Yeah.
The Hero 4 doesn't.
Yeah, I
either.
don't think you're gonna find anything that even prints for like the drone frames that you'll buy to put that on for like quads or FPV. I don't even think you'll find any mounts that'll fit that GoPro anymore because they just nobody's using it. Just that obsolete.
All right. Well, what about the Hero Plus?
What's the price on it? Is it cheap, Chris?
It's $39.99.
Oh shit. Make your own mount.
Well, it's got a mount on it. This one actually has a mount on it.
Oh, nice.
Or you could get Mike up there with the 3D printers to make you a mount.
Yeah, I just have to.
Or Tim right on top of you.
Design shit.
Or you can get Jim to just unbox his damn 3D printer.
I'm about to just send you that printer, Chris.
Well, send it to me, man. I'll take care of it for you.
Yeah, all right.
That bitch ain't ever gonna get built.
I've sent Chris a couple
Be right back.
already, but they were just shit I found off the Thingiverse.
Lon, I've had that since last Christmas. It's still sitting in the
How
box.
come you haven't used it?
I got so much problems with all these other drones. I got my Mavic 2 Pro telling me now, update all sensors. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, you got to run
Update all sensors.
Update all sensors.
I didn't get that on mine. Well,
Me either.
I got the Zoom.
You can do that with a
I
system.
thought they were done
Me,
updating.
dude, they didn't have no problems. No
I,
updates, no nothing.
dude, what are you doing? Are you trying to get your camera to focus?
No, he's on his phone, man.
If you're talking to Rocket White, you probably are. I'm trying to figure out how to answer people's questions.
They should have on the chat.
This is the first time he's ever used it, Jim. He's trying to learn the app.
I pop out the YouTube chat, and then I bring it up and
He's
stream
on the
you.
phone.
Yeah.
He's on the
Depends
phone.
on if you're from a phone or if you're on
oh.
a PC too.
Oh.
If you're on
It's
the
not easy to
phone,
do with just the
the
phone.
chat kind of pops up and then it disappears.
Right.
Wasn't the Pro?
So to bring the chat back up, it's tough.
You got to
Aren't
keep
they not
tapping
doing
it.
updates on that?
Mm-hmm.
No, every time a comment comes, it shows up on the screen. It should. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
but
it's-
it goes away quickly, and then to get back to read the comment if you missed it, this or that, it gets confusing because it pops out to a side kind of window or
Yeah.
overlay.
And Rocket, you're on your phone.
Control's
Am
funny.
I hearing you correct? You're on your telephone, is that right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
Yeah,
fool with
that's
the
all
man.
I have is a telephone. I'm just starting to get into all this technology. When I started watching TV, it was a big old box with a little tiny screen, and now, oh my goodness, 52-inch TVs and talking like this and stuff like that. I'm just getting into this stuff.
All
Well,
right.
good, man. Good to see you, buddy.
You too. I feel like I already know you because I watch you every Saturday.
No,
I have no life.
probably-
No, he's
you'll
got the
probably be
best
on
leg.
tomorrow morning too.
He's got the best leg for those morning streams I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
he's got a good spot for the
Yeah.
sunrise type
If it's
stuff.
not raining, I'll be up in the morning.
Yeah, buddy.
And Tim, I've picked Tim's house. I'm gonna live next door to Tim. I like that area.
I'm moving in with Tim. We talking about
I'm
next
Dude,
door.
I had some friends in Australia
Yeah,
when I was like
yeah.
hanging on some other chat.
I love it here, man.
He sent me some pictures, dude. He's standing out back of his area, and it's just like it's like a forest or something. I mean, all kinds of color from different flowers and plants and trees, and at the right time of the season, it's so beautiful down there in Australia that
it is. It's
plant
beautiful.
life is just abundant.
Sly Dad, I'm getting
Crazy.
away from it, man. I'm gonna get me an X8.
An X8.
Whether I have to build it or whatever, and because the DJI cameras are so expensive, they're $2,000, right? For that same
Right.
$2,000, you can buy a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K and put it on an X8. It's got autofocus, all this crap. You don't need a gimbal anymore. Not the way these FPV drones fly.
The video stabilization and all that shit that they've come with has changed so much too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crops
We've come
it
a long way
in,
in 10 years.
stabilizes the video so that any twitches and all that cleans it up. There's a lot of things that have come with the video editing and whatnot that have changed things for us.
Yeah, Jim, you might have something unique with that sensor
What do you
thing
think?
because there's no videos on YouTube about it. About that update on the sensors you were talking about.
Yeah.
Jim,
I can't find nothing on YouTube about it, so it must be
I
something
haven't
unique
seen
that you
anything.
ran across.
I haven't seen shit about that. That doesn't at all come up.
all right.
That's weird.
Guys, I'm gonna cut out. I gotta go.
You have to go into
Take care,
DJI.
brother.
Congrats, Chris Hope. Thank you for coming in, buddy.
You bet. Y'all have a good night, guys.
Take care, Chris.
Thank you, Adrian. Thanks for
All right,
having me. buddy.
Chris.
Have a good night, brother.
I might catch you in the morning, but I'll probably watch on the replay.
When I hooked up Assistant 2, Lon, nothing happened. I don't know whether I tried changing the USB cords, but still nothing happened. It didn't recognize the drone.
Did you go inside your set, control panel?
Yeah, I say that again because you got to let the driver through.
Yes. Did you go to your control panel and see if it's showing there?
Right.
That's
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Is it a COM port link or is it a USB link?
It's a USB to the drone, and
No,
then right into the.
I get that, but I mean, like on the computer, is it recognized as a COM port or is it recognized as a USB?
oh USB.
USB. It's the
Okay.
DJI Assistant 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I know that they
If you
were
figure it out,
originally coming
definitely
out.
make a video.
Their original drivers were coming out unsigned. So I used to have to go into Windows 10 and allow unsigned drivers to be loaded.
Now, Jim, on my Mavic Air 1, it told me the same thing that you saying yours is telling you.
Yeah.
When I did the DJI assistant crap,
Right.
it made me do the my drone like to the screen with the camera,
Yeah.
and then turn it, then backwards and then sideways and all that bullshit. Then finally, it did it. So I don't even know why you're having that problem because my Pro never gave me that kind of issue before.
It doesn't say vision sensors. It says update all sensors.
All sensors.
I've had it
I've
say
never-
vision sensors, vision position sensors before, and I've had to do this shit. Follow along.
Yeah.
I hate that. I really do hate that.
So one thing
If you figure it out, I would definitely make a video.
What, Sean?
Yeah.
you can try to go into Device Manager, and if you can find it in there, delete the driver out of it, and then let it re-recognize it again. So scan for new devices again. See if that works.
All right. I'll give that a shot.
I think I
I've
had to
just
do that
never
one
heard
minute.
that before. Update all sensors.
Windows
And I-
had a new update that it had just screwed up everything. So
I never heard of any of
Good
that.
night, train. See you later, night.
You don't say.
yeah. Oh, I know all about it. Like I'm trying to fucking help people with it, and I've been swamped just because of that stupid fucking update.
You don't say.
Yeah.
I haven't picked this computer up in a while, and I pick it up, and I'm going, "What the hell?"
Yeah. So
What happened,
Lon,
Sean?
do your graphics updates. Is like check and make sure that you're up to date on your graphics processor, and then go in and do a manual Windows updates as well too. So because there's a secondary update that fixes this, but they're not releasing it on the automatic update.
Is that the one I did last week or 2 weeks ago? Is that the one you were talking about?
Probably. So
The video.
in fact, I don't know, because Tim, you actually might be behind on this. You might be getting it in the next week, and then you're going to have problems getting connected to the internet alone.
Oh no! You
Great.
kidding? And this is all because of a Windows update?
Yep.
I ain't updating.
You're gonna have to eventually.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe
I'll
it
wait
might be
until
fixed
it's-
before it gets done.
So
What's that,
Lon,
bro?
did you get by this? Did you get past it?
Oh yeah, I got it passed, but I updated everything, just like I said, the graphics card, I did the manual Windows updates, I made sure all my drivers were correct and stuff like that, so everything's cool now. But everybody else is having issues with it, including Department of Energy, if that tells you anything.
No
Oh,
shit.
great.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So what do you got to do? Your GPU first? GPU first.
I
then
don't think it really matters as long as you do one of them. Like I would check I'd probably check your video card updates first, and then do your Windows updates second.
And I'm
And
checking
make sure
NVIDIA
it's
right
all
now to
open.
see if there's an update.
I'm checking the video right now. Hold on.
Everybody's like, "Oh shit!"
Because I'm pretty good at updating the NVIDIA card.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing there. You won't see anything either, Jim.
All right.
Well,
GeForce Experience.
you don't know, because Australia actually gets it about a week later than we do.
Yeah.
That's so weird now that VLC is showing up on NVIDIA. It's got
right.
VLC, OBS, and DaVinci Resolve on there, like their games.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I never seen VLC before though.
But that's part of the update problem that they had, is a lot of people playing games and stuff like that are having glitchy video and stuff, and network issues.
Which drivers do you use, Sean? Do you use studio drivers or game drivers?
If I'm doing NVIDIA, I do the game drivers. So that's going to be your best bet. The studio drivers are just mainly for like editing and stuff like that. And I know that's all you do, but the game drivers seem to be more advanced because there's more gamers than there are editors.
I'm on 462.31, released
That's
on
what
the
I want.
14th.
Okay,
That's what I'm-
that should be a good one. So now check your manual updates for Windows.
I'm not sure I want to now.
Me neither.
Eventually, it's going to do it, and then you're going to be lost if you don't do it manually.
All right, let me see the Windows updates.
So just type in Windows updates in the search bar, and it should come up with check Windows updates.
Yeah. Open.
Okay.
Components.
Check
Gonna be
for up.
fast.
There's a cumulative update
Okay.
preview for Windows 10 version 2004 for 64 base systems.
What build do you have? It should be 20H2.
It's 2021-04.
Okay.
It's for Windows 10 version 2004.
Okay, and that's all you're showing on there? You're like way behind.
No, I can't be.
Oh yeah. Like over on the right hand side, does it say check build? Let's see. What does it say?
Turn this
Build.
thing. Let me take this camera off and then
Yeah,
show you.
I can't see that well enough. Sorry.
Like, because this friggin' thing doesn't focus worth a damn anyway, but
Okay.
You're up to date. Check for updates.
Okay. Optional quality update available. Okay. What does it say on that right hand side? Show me that right hand side a little bit better.
this
No,
side?
right hand
the
side.
right-hand side.
Yeah, it does.
There you go. So, see where it says something build info?
Check storage.
It's the third one down.
Change active hours, view history, advanced options.
No. On the right-hand side, on the right-hand column.
Right.
See where it says something build info? One more down.
I don't know. OS build information.
Yes, that's what I want to see. So what are you on there? Because it's very fuzzy.
It says version 2004 Windows 10 Home.
Holy
OS
shit, you're behind.
OS. It says installed on October 16th of 2020.
Yeah, it should be at 20H. 20H2 is what your build number should be. Do you see that anywhere on there?
No.
Okay.
No, it is not there.
Okay, so go back one. So hit the back arrow up in the upper left.
All right. And it's got that cumulative update pack.
Okay, so hold on. It's really fuzzy.
I know. What the heck? Let me try and wipe this thing. It's something about this damn Brio.
Right. So there's a section under here. Download, install, let's see, check active, video updates. So advanced options.
Yeah.
Go to that real quick.
I got them on.
Okay. Yeah, no, go back. That's not it. So there should be a section in there that allows you to update to the 20H2 version of this.
View update history. Let's see. Oh, it's just all.
Yeah.
20H2. I'm not seeing it all.
That's really weird.
Go to learn more. Go to learn more.
Is that where it's at?
Yeah. On the right, go to learn more. Okay, click on that.
It came up on the other TV screen, but okay.
Yeah, it will. It will. Now, on the top of that, right there, 20H.
Ah, there you go. See?
On the left-hand side, right there.
Yes.
Server and version up. I don't have a server. Oh, Windows 10, version 20H2, and Windows Server.
Right. Click on that.
Oh, hell no. I'll wait till Lon gets it figured out first.
Yeah, you're about a year behind right now.
Trying to kick you out of the live stream, Jim.
Why am I so far behind?
Because you never updated to 20H2.
I don't even know where I put that stupid thing that holds.
So what's that? What's that update going to do? Is that going to screw it up?
No. Well, I mean, it could.
Oh, it could.
That's why he wants me to do it now.
But
they're just trying to use Jim as a live guinea pig.
Right.
So if I put my hand,
so
if I
picture it
put my
like
hand in
this.
the dark hole, will I get bitten?
So Windows 10 2004 was the very first edition of 2010, or of Windows 10.
Windows 10.
So
Yeah.
if you do it to 20H2, you're basically like Windows 11 at that point in time. So you're that far behind on your updates as far as that goes, because it came up at some point in time. I don't know when. And it asked you if you wanted to update that to that. And you obviously said no.
See, I've got automatic updates.
It doesn't matter. It asked you first because you have to acknowledge it yourself.
And why does it say you're up to date? Last check today. Why does it say that?
Because it is up to date as far as 2004 goes.
But you said he had to do it manual, though, right?
Yes.
It's not
so
auto.
if you do the manual update, it still comes up like that. But if you look at like optional updates, it might actually show up 20H2 under that.
It says it's for 64 base systems.
Right.
Windows 10 version 20H2 for 64 base systems, KV
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. For this time and era, everything should be 64.
Yeah.
So
if you're not running 64.
Yeah, if you're not running 64, you're not running Windows, period.
Well, even my little Chromebook is 64.
You're running Windows XP or some shit.
Even his Chromebook is 64.
So what I'm saying is what you were talking about, that we would have troubles even going on the internet. So if we go to this update, is that going to screw us up or
as
what?
long as you get all of the updates recently, because they did do an update recently that fixes all this stuff, but you have to basically install all of it at once. So you shouldn't get off the internet until the Windows updates are done, but it's a possibility that it can change the driver of the network connection. What you want to do is go back in there and roll back to the old network driver and then do the rest of the updates, and then you're fine.
Look, if Jim would just man up and push the button, we would know.
Can you get the network driver first and then do the Windows update?
Like my suggestion would be to go to the motherboard manufacturer, get the newest network update and have it downloaded and ready to go, and then do this update, and then you should be okay.
I'm going to go to Asus and see if there is a damn update.
Okay.
Let's get a new BIOS then.
I'm sorry to scare everybody. I'm just trying. Yeah. I'm just trying to let everybody know what's going on here. So, because I've seen a lot of the problems with this going on.
I've got a Rogue GL702, and I'm on their page right now.
Okay. Anything newer for updates for that?
It's all the same.
Should be just the network or NIC controller.
Wants me to accept the damn cookies first.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, I was having problems with killer internet for a while because I got all Alienware stuff.
Yeah.
And for 5 minutes. So the good thing about Alienware, love them or hate them, they kind of bundle it all in. They kind of grab everything and go, oh, here's your stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. They put it in a big bucket.
Well, and I used to work for Dell. I was actually working for Dell when they actually bought Alienware in the first place.
Right.
And Dell has been pretty on top of it as far as that goes. So they haven't had too many issues, but you got to stay on top of the manual updates.
Yeah, that'll kill you because we get changes when you're changing
a version. Oh, there is. Look at all this. All brand new shit.
Ah!
I got to do this again, damn it.
Yeah, they can't change your version without you knowing. You can't have an automatic update where they're going to change your whole damn system. Yeah, so that's like you're speaking in the middle of the night and put a V8 in your car when you had something. Right. You can't just do that.
The 20H2, you have to acknowledge that you want it installed. It's a mandatory thing. They won't let you install it unless you actually say, yes, I want this installed.
Have about an hour to play, too, wouldn't you say, Sean? Have a couple hours to dedicate to this? Because you got to do all your drivers
connection, but yeah.
Jim's going to be busy tomorrow.
And, be back on the internet watching porn.
Right.
It's like that's too long. Away, bro. You're gonna be downloading.
Well, if I'm not on the internet tomorrow, you know what happened.
I'm going to buy a new computer.
Jim, message me your phone number just in case.
Oh my God!
I'll be right back.
I mean, everything's updated on my computer, so. GPU's updated. Everything's fucking updated.
Lon, I don't even have your email. Let me put my email in the chat.
Yeah, he's going to need it, Lon, after his computer doesn't turn on anymore.
Sean. You got to come about Sean.
Oh, I mean you.
Shit, dude. Sean's a computer expert. I'm a computer intermediate. I took my first computer class in '78. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We had teletype machines when I went to school in high school.
I had Atari.
They didn't even have real computers.
We backed up on cassette tapes. We backed the programs up on cassette.
What's
Did you
wrong
really?
with the Commodore?
We had candies. We had candies. Commodore was the new shit.
Adrian wants to say he has an announcement.
What?
Good night, Blind
Go ahead.
Neil. Anyway, just to answer you guys, I think that
Night,
Richard
Neil.
Fink said it better. You guys need to go and leave all that shit alone and go to Mac.
Yeah, right. They're 4
No.
times the price,
I'll cut my own dick off first.
and you can't update them.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that Mac doesn't have any of this bullshit. I think that's a misnomer. I think that there's some bullshit with Mac too. Trust me, it's not all unicorns and puppies and shit.
Sean, Sean, what do you think of Linux? Because my Chromebook is offering a free beta on Linux.
Linux, what version? You got Ubuntu, you got there's like 12 or 13 different versions of Linux.
Hold on, let me look at it.
And then
real
you
quick,
got to
'cause I
get
just had it
software
pulled
that
up.
runs on Linux.
Oh no, no.
Well, it's
Most of
offering it
runs on
through the
Linux,
Chromebook
no
settings.
problem.
Hold on.
Okay, Steve is talking Viking.
Hey, Mika Steve.
There is.
Amsterdam. Yeah, let's go to Amsterdam, Steve.
Yeah,
I
I've
can
been to
get a
Denmark.
salad. I can get a
It's
salad.
interesting.
It says Linux Development Environment Beta.
Ooh. Yeah, that's probably not the best one to go with.
How
Yeah,
much
it's asking,
fiddling do you
like
want to do?
it offers it in the settings and asks if you want to turn it on or not.
Do you game at all? Do you play any games
No, on Xbox One, but I don't really play on
on the
PC.
computer? Okay.
We both
So-
out and messing with
So
Rock and White.
Ubuntu is still going to be your best bet, honestly.
I was just curious about it because it's in the settings and it offers
Yeah.
it. And
I wouldn't do that.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Hey, Rock and White.
I'm never going to live that down, you know.
Hey, Rock and White.
Hey,
Army boy wants to know what's the difference between flipping and tipping an airplane.
oh, I'm never going to live that down. I did not flip my airplane. I tipped it.
Oh.
Is that like cow tipping?
Similar, only different.
Hey, you're not too far off. I'm going to put a settle to this right now. Is that how you say it? I'm going to settle this argument.
Yep.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
I came down. First of all, I went to Arkansas. I fly an SR-22 for reference.
Oh wow.
I went to Arkansas to pick up some imported beer.
Going to Texarkana.
And the only place to come
He's
down
coming down.
was in my friend's pasture.
Okay.
And when I did not flip, and I really appreciated, Adrian, when you were telling me to stay in the hospital. That touched
Hell yeah.
my heart, little brother. I didn't flip over. I came down. There was nothing wrong with my landing, and I hit a hole.
Oh.
And it came up. Can you see me on the screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
It
Yes.
came up, and it teeter-tottered, and then it fell over.
Holy
That's
shit.
not flipping, and that's not crashing.
Right.
That's just not seeing a hole.
Right.
I didn't get hurt.
Had to be one hell of a pothole.
Ah,
Well,
yeah.
everybody made a big deal out of it because of my age. And I do have a pacemaker defibrillator, but it wasn't a big deal. I tipped over. I didn't flip over.
Gotcha.
Still had to hurt. It
Hell,
hurt,
it-
right?
It hurt my shoulders and it hurt my neck, but I wasn't seriously injured.
How's the plane? How's
Well,
the plane?
Well, I'm still
plane.
waiting. I'm still waiting for the insurance to finish their investigation.
Okay.
I thought
Okay.
you couldn't fly if you had like heart issues and stuff.
Well, you can't drive if you don't have a driver's license either, but it doesn't stop me.
Well, because I'm only asking because my grandpa was a pilot for like 40 some years, and he had a heart attack, and he ended up
If you
stopping
gotta
flying.
go,
He
why
stopped
go from
after that.
ground level?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
everybody
just
wants
don't
me
tell
to.
them about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody wants me to, but I'm about 70 something. I lost track. But my mind is like 25. And there's no reason to stop enjoying life.
It's
Hey,
true.
our friend Mitch
Very
is
true.
74.
Well,
Very
you see
true.
what I mean? But anyway, yeah, I didn't flip. I didn't crash. I just tipped over.
Right.
That's all. And I'm hoping to get some insurance money out of it because I am going to stop flying. And I want to get me a 3-wheeler motorcycle.
There you go.
Oh yeah, trike.
Yeah, trike. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And the only reason I'm going to stop flying is everybody won't leave me alone about it.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
You're good. Can't
Shit
see
happens.
holes everywhere.
But anyway,
It
that's the
happens.
answer to the question. And the next time that somebody asks me that question, I'm probably going to poke them in the eye. Not
As
really.
you would.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sean. On my Asus side, it's got a graphics VGA update. What do I need that for if I'm using NVIDIA updates?
It
You
might
don't.
be for the PCI Express slot itself. But it's hard to say. Like
It says it's an NVIDIA graphics driver.
Okay, so
It's old though, man.
what video card do you have? Is it an Asus as well?
It's a 1060 NVIDIA GTX 1060.
Yeah, but is it NVIDIA? Like what brand is it?
It's NVIDIA. It says right here, NVIDIA graphics driver.
Yeah, but what brand? Like, is it a Founders Edition or is it an Asus or is it?
No, it's NVIDIA. It's got the NVIDIA sticker here.
No, I understand that. What I'm asking, like, okay, so is this a laptop or a desktop?
This is an Asus ROG Republic of Games GL702 VM. It's a
Laptop.
right with a 1060 card in it.
So basically, Asus has their own version of the drivers as well as NVIDIA does. So I would stick with the NVIDIA one. Don't worry about the VGA one for right now, and just keep it with that. But sorry, I just didn't know which brand of video card it was.
The only reason I kept saying that was because it says right after VGA, it says NVIDIA graphics driver.
Yeah.
No, like a GeForce RTX, something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I understand that part of it, but I didn't know it was a laptop. If it was a desktop, it would have a specific brand for the video card itself.
Yep, like my GeForce.
So the major one that you want to get from Asus is the chipset driver.
Oh, I did that from Intel. I went right to Intel.
Did you?
Yeah. I've got a little thing on here called Intel Live Update. Because
so
Asus does not have a chipset driver.
Really? Okay.
So I went to Intel and got it.
Okay. So mainly all that does is just the socket and the processor, and that's it on the Intel side.
This thing, the chipset driver on here is from 2016.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
so I went to Intel and got it.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Asus calls it something else. It's not necessarily the chipset driver. It's the.
No, it's not the BIOS.
Well, the BIOS probably needs to be updated too, is what I would guess.
I'm on the latest BIOS, which is 310, which is years old now.
Okay, and that's probably fine. I mean, like a lot of the BIOSes are kind of old. Once they retire the system, then they keep going. So I'm wondering, is there an Asus utility software?
Yep, I just updated that.
Okay.
In fact, I did that not commemorative. What do they do?
Communicative.
Yes, I did
Communicative.
cumulative update for
Yes.
Windows, and it
Okay.
just told me I have to restart. So I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
for later.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. What did you do?
All right. So you're probably okay on that now. And I hate to say this since you're online, I would go ahead and restart the system since you did that, and then check for updates again.
Be careful updating because it could ruin everything.
Yes,
That's
I
what
know.
he's saying.
I'm trying to do it the right way so they don't have any problems, but
I don't
So
understand
did
why
you-
we weren't given a shot at the 20H2.
you
Just a-
were 6 months
That's
ago.
what I'm trying
You
to
said
say.
no.
I didn't have something come up. That's what I'm trying to say. So
No.
did you click on download?
Hey, Sean, watch. You're about to get smacked in the back.
Right?
Hey, I want some bacon.
Tim, is that what you did? You downloaded
No bacon for you, no.
cumulative update review update preview for Windows 10 version,
I want some bacon.
Yes.
and you just
Sorry, Ron.
downloaded it and installed it.
Yeah, and it says your device will restart to update outside of active hours.
I'm
Leave
ordering
this
some
on
bacon.
and plugged in, or start over now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, all right. After you try it, let me know how you go.
Yeah.
Well, you'll know if you can't get back online.
If you don't see me in a while, you get an email.
Hey, don't worry, Jim. It's gonna hit Tim in about a week, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck
No, it's here.
happened?"
No, it's here.
No, Tim's got it.
It's already here.
Yeah.
I don't believe you because Microsoft is in Washington, not Australia. You're a week behind updates.
You know, Sean,
This was 6 months
I
ago.
got it right here. Here, look. Watch.
Hey guys, give me a minute. Hey, Drone Junkie. Sorry to hear that, man. He said he had a heart attack last month. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope you're doing better,
Click
buddy.
up. Hey, Adrian, click on that, please. In the green room. I'm
oh,
sharing.
they put 2 stents in them.
See? I got it right there. Download and install. Cumulative update preview for Windows.
That's the
But it says
KB
I'm up to date.
500 1391.
Okay, so did you do the view all optional updates there?
That's it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, what is that?
That's what I'm saying. It's already here. You said it'll take a week to get to me, but no. it's not.
Well, that's part of it. That's not the newest one.
Then I'll save it until the newest one comes in.
That's from April.
Well,
With Tim, what was under the
together.
Tim? Was
That's
there
the
anything
April
under the
update.
driver update one? Nothing.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing that he just clicked on.
Oh, there is.
There's stuff
If
under
you
the
have
driver
a
update.
specific problem, one of these drivers might help. Otherwise, automatic updates will keep your drivers up to date. It's a Realtek-Net 5/26/2017.
There you go. That's the network one.
That's
That's
your
the
internet.
network
That
driver.
can mess it up.
Yeah, that's the network driver.
It downloads and installs everything, so it should be good if I click on that. All right,
Not
I'll click on
always.
that.
Like that was the same scenario I ran across with XP and stuff like that. People would do the updates. They'd never click on the optional updates, and there'd be about 1,050 of those.
Okay, so now I should click on this driver update too.
Yeah.
And
All
download.
right, Adrian, I'm
I
going to
would,
get out
I
of
would
here.
go
I'm
ahead and
gonna
do
head to
it
bed.
before the
All right,
newest
Justin. Thank you
one
for
hits
coming
me.
in, man. I'm
I'm
about
gonna
to go
jump
ahead
out
and
too,
go in a minute
man.
too.
I'm gonna
I'll see
update.
you guys all later.
Jim, did you use Easy Flash to get your drivers for Asus?
Do what?
No, I just downloaded it right from their site, and it came down as a zip file. I had to unzip it and then click the exe.
I'll just hear it. Because Asus has a program called Easy Flash.
That's
You might
just
wanna
for the
check
BIOS.
into it.
A
That's
what?
just for the BIOS.
That's just for the BIOS, right?
That's it.
You didn't have
I-
any tank.
BIOS or no? You don't
Yep.
think so?
That works. I mean, you press that, and bingo, nothing bad happens.
Right.
Nothing.
I'm
Yeah,
done
it
with it.
works really well. It's only for the BIOS update. That's it.
Okay.
Well, I should be good if I download and install both of these at the same time. So
I thought it was a bundle, Sean. I thought Easy. I don't do ASUS. You know, like I said, I do Alienware. But I thought it was a bundle. I thought Easy Flash was the basket. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, Alienware uses a lot of ASUS products, like motherboard.
Sure, they're all like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all yeah.
Yeah, I pull my laptop apart. It's got half of it's Toshiba, the other half Samsung, the other half is, you know.
Yep. Oh yeah.
They're all.
Yep.
Each other.
Well, like I said, working at Dell, I actually got to see every SKU of every motherboard in every system, including servers and stuff. They use a lot of ASUS stuff. They use a lot of ASRock stuff. They also use a lot of MSI stuff.
Yeah.
So it really depends. Like you almost have to look at the serial number of the actual motherboard to see what it actually is.
Right. Hey, speaking of, you're running i9s now, aren't you? Yeah, you're running i9s or no?
No, I run Ryzen. I've been running Ryzen for probably, well, at least AMD for probably 15, 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You were running AMD back then?
Oh, yeah. My last system was an FX 8150, if that tells you anything.
Whew. So you suffered. You know, the good thing about it is that you can heat your house and do some editing at the same time.
Actually, I had liquid cooling on that 8150 my whole entire life. I had it overclocked to 5 gigahertz the entire time for 12 years.
Wow.
Ouch.
Never had a problem with it.
Wow.
Dang.
So, like, it just depends on how much you know about overclocking and how to undervolt and all that stuff like that on your system of what it's going to run. Yes, at that point in time, the Intel was definitely the king.
Right.
But I really didn't have any problems. So, but
what are you using for a graphics card though? You're not using AMD graphics, right?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing, like a 570 or something?
6800 XT. That's that one.
Well, that's what you got. But what did you have?
I actually had an NVIDIA 560 Ti.
Oh, Jesus!
But I had it in SLI. I had 2 of them. Yep.
How are you, McGregor? Thank you for coming in.
I'm running 1080s. I'm running dual 1080s right now.
Yeah, and SLI works great, but there's a lot of games that don't support it now. So
yeah.
It's
great for editing and shit too, though.
Oh yeah, we're great for that. Like,
dude, I'm like 2 to 1. I'm 2 to 1
you do OpenGL on the one, and then you do the other, FX on the other one. Yep. You're fucking golden.
I'm like 2 to 1. I can edit 2 minutes of 4K in 1 minute.
Yeah.
It flies, man. Everybody's crying. Oh, the 5K is like bogging down my computer. I go, so sorry, suckers.
Right?
Okay.
Hey guys, give me a minute. How you doing, Mr. R. McGregor? Thank you for coming in, buddy. John and Sundry, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate you. Hey, good night, Gina's joined. Thank you for coming in. Richard Fink, thank you for coming in, buddy. I really appreciate you.
What's up, Marty? What's up, yo, fool?
What happened to Mike? Did he pass out?
Mike
yes,
dropped out.
McGregor, that's not White. He's in the joint.
It was too much.
Yes, R. McGregor, that is Rocket White. He's in the house.
Did Jim press that update button and just he's off?
Yeah.
Like, is he back yet?
Yeah. Are we there yet?
Right? Jim has bad luck with electronics, though. I mean, the Mavic 2 Pro thing, that thing is, I don't want to say bulletproof, because nothing's bulletproof, but, man, you hardly hear any complaints about the Mavic 2 Pro. Very, very, very rare.
I am honestly half wondering if it's because of that Windows update. I honestly wonder if it's that, because they did a lot of shit. Like DJI did a lot of shit to actually implement that new Windows 10.
Right.
So I'm half wondering if that's going to actually solve this problem altogether.
Oh, why he can't get his Mavic 2 Pro to kick in? Yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it.
Right.
Well, dude, I bet he's got DJI has a new assistant too.
Right?
Yeah, I bet he's trying to run the old assistant too.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
Because it
got
won't
three-
update
they got
because he
three
doesn't have the
assistant
newest Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on to
It didn't
something.
update. It didn't update his DJI assistant too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Assistant 2 just came out with a new one that covers all the drones now. It's
Yeah. And he's
Assistant
probably
2
not even seeing it.
consumer version or whatever it's called. I got it, but I can't remember what it's called.
Right.
Yeah. The Assistant 2 for Mavics, I'm not even sure you can still use it.
Yeah. So
Shit.
like
All right.
this could fix this entire problem altogether.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's Assistant 2 just period. They got
Right.
Assistant 2 for FPV. They got Assistant 2 for everything else, I believe, is what they're doing now.
All right.
Yeah, it just dawned on me. He's probably trying to use old Assistant 2.
Yeah, and it's not even showing in his control panel, like you said. Yeah.
Right. That's probably why it's not working.
Yep.
Consumer drones. It's called a DJI Assistant 2 consumer drones.
Okay. Well, hold on. It's not showing up. DJI Assistant 2. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. All
This
right.
came out like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay, I'll get that. I'll get that
Yep.
later.
Yeah, they just updated DJI Assistant 2. You gotta watch it because it won't update. You know, it'll just keep letting you try to use the old one, and it won't work.
Yeah, because
I've been trying to help
get
him
some
with
videos.
that.
Yeah. I need to get some videos off my Zoom. So
Yeah, I've been trying to help Jim with that, and he's been trying to look at getting a new system and stuff too. But I just like with the tech bubble that's going on and stuff like that. It took me 4 months to get that fucking video card. So
what'd you pay for it? 800,
1,200. It's well worth it. You know,
Yeah, it is.
800 XT. Trust me, it's well worth it.
dude, I paid like $400 for my 1080 Ti.
I know.
well, my
I got
my,
three
yeah,
of them
my
for that.
26 my 2060 Super was 490 something.
Yeah, go ahead and go on eBay and look up a 3080 or even a 3060 right now. See how much they are.
Well, I believe it.
Yeah, you won't pay less than $2,500 for one of those right now.
Yeah, well, I ain't buying them.
Yeah.
I pay zero. You know, my 1080s and SLI, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They're fine. They're two 16 giggers.
Yeah.
Or 12 giggers rather. I think.
That
Mine's
6800
good. I'm not worried about it.
that 6800 that I just bought, that was MSRP.
Right.
So
Nice.
it's just that overclocked and that thick of a card and has all the thermals and stuff on it. Normal MSRP for a 6800 XT is about $800.
I was gonna
Now,
say.
what about your power supply there, Sean? Did you
I
have
have
to?
1,000-watt power supply. I
You're
have to
fine.
have that.
Yeah.
I got
You better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 1200. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went crazy. I said, you know what? I don't ever want to do this again.
Yeah. My other one has a
How
1200.
about the biggest one that'll fit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's perfect for overhead. You'll have plenty of room for overclocking. I mean, there's just 1,200 is the way to go if you can afford it.
Yeah,
So-
and if you can fit. If
Yeah.
it fits in the case, that was part of my problem.
That's the other thing, like that fucking long.
Yeah. Gotta fit in the case. 'Cause I'm running blower cards on I'm running dual blower cards in my case right now for space. For that very reason. I like blowers. You know, not everybody likes blowers. I like the idea that it blows it out as opposed to moves it around inside the case.
Exactly.
I never
You
liked
get
that
the
idea.
air into the case, it blows it straight out the back. That's exactly what you want. So,
And I got my water cooled going, so I'm super happy. My computer's never over 32 or so.
right.
The only
32,
thing that-
33, yep.
The only thing in my computer that's water cooled is the GPU. That's it. Everything's fan.
You mean CPU?
CPU. Sorry.
That's
That's the
what
only
I'm saying.
thing.
What,
And
you
that's
got
the
some
only-
Linus Tech Tips or what?
Right. He's just doing the GPU. He's just got a stock fan on the other one.
Yeah, how I'm flying this, and I don't think you should bother water cooling your CPU. You should just water cool your GPU. How you like my flip flop?
Yeah.
Hey guys. So it's already midnight. I'm about to go and call this a night, fellas.
All right.
It's been 3 hours.
Oh,
Come
Dad.
But Dad, we can stay up.
Thank you for coming in, Rocket White, Lon, Sean, Tim, Mike, everybody that came in, Chris, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you guys, man.
Hey, Adrian, before
Yes.
you leave, did you see that Ishin Novice 4?
No.
That might have been a better solution, but you've already invested in the Tiny Hawk. You guys have seen it, right? The Ishin Novice 4?
Yep.
Now that looks like a pretty decent package for someone trying to get in. Because that GPS rescue. That's part of that. It made me think of Adrian right away. Because there's GPS rescue on.
Right.
Out of the box.
Have a good night, John Junkie. But yeah, man, Alon, I don't think I'm gonna buy me another one, man. I think I'm just gonna
stick with the 5
with the DJI FPV. You know, the problem with the DJI FPV, for me anyway, I'm not sure I'm ever gonna get close to shit. You know, I'm just being honest with myself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to run into a tree or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I keep it like 200 feet above ground at all times. I just don't feel myself doing gaps with that drone. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the reason why I'm actually flying it in sports mode until I get really comfortable. I'm gonna still keep practicing on the simulator till I'm really sure that I'm gonna do some shit, because I don't want to crash it either, and I don't want to mess it up. I really don't.
Right. Well, if you keep it high, like I said, you give yourself a lot of room for mistakes. You know what I mean? You keep it 200-300 feet in the air, you got lots of room for recovery, and you got that emergency button, which is, you know, obviously the key feature here when you're trying to learn. So I've been pretty happy with it. I think I'm doing okay. I don't think I'm doing great, but I have no access to the simulator. So, you know, I'm just doing it seat of my pants.
Yeah.
And I'm doing okay, but I keep it high. And I just don't feel I'm ever going to fly manual close. You know what I mean? Where I'll be flying in and out of trees and shooting gaps and shit. That just doesn't seem like the drone for that, in my opinion. Well, the guys are doing it, but you know, I just don't see it.
I'm gonna go.
Adrian, before you hang up, Adrian. Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. I apologize for being camera shy. I hope you invite me again, and I'll try to talk more. But I really enjoyed myself. Thank you.
That's good, Rocket White. We did too, man. Have a good night, buddy. Good seeing you, man.
Thank you, Rocket White.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy,
later, sir.
See you, bud.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in once again, and I'll see you later, man.
All right.
No worries.
Be on the lookout for my next video with the motion controller, hopefully coming soon.
All right. See y'all later.
See you later, Tim. Doji, baby. Doji.
Hey, man.